Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all make sure you go sub to my man Heavy Bag Boxing, baby.
Get your dumb ass in, hit this bag.
The Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. He be lit on his channel.
And Heavy Bag Boxing.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Yo, shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Punchstone 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Heavy Bag Boxing, alright? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. This the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Judas, time champion world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? TV Live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter. You are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
You too. Yeah. The overhyped Japanese star. Naoya, anyway, baby, we are here for it. Oh, it's been a while since I actually straight solo hosted one of these live fight watch parties, man. Hang out with your boy. Love to have you. If you ain't here, make sure you smash that like button, of course. Polanco and Madonna is on right now. And it look like Polanco is giving your boy the business. My guy Punch Talk in the building already. What up, man? Good to see you, my brethren. Of course, the link is in the chat if you want to come hang out with your boy. Yeah, man, I wanted to check out Naoya anyway, man. I figured I'd go ahead. I was, kicking back, cooling. I ain't bothering nobody. Ain't gonna kill nothing. Ain't gonna let nothing die, man. We might as well get it in for your boy one time. He is on American soil tonight. Yeah. Naoya anyway is in Vegas. Shout out our Vegas Connect. RC, he's working the fight tonight. Put me on game on a little bit of insider information. And Naoya anyway. He's in the States, he's in Vegas. It's going down Ramon, Cardenas tonight. And we're gonna see what the Japanese star does, man. Is he gonna continue to do what he do? Now, I'm most definitely interested in that next matchup. They said if he does get past Cardenas, he'll be I believe on a turkey card, a Riyadh season card, where he'll be fighting the dude with the little beret. I want to say Abdulaev, which a lot of people say he's been ducking. So definitely interested in that. But Polanco, Maidana, Polanco in the red trunks, if you are watching. If you're not, I promise you I'll try and give you the best blow by blow I can give you. Polanco in the blue and red and white trunks. Looks like he's pretty much gotten control of this fight. It's already round 8 of 10. 2.5 minutes to go in the 8th. And he's been doing Maidana a little bit dirty, right? Using that classic Mayweather shoulder roll. And I think he's been using it effectively, doing a little bit of damage, a lot of feints, and the left hand jab, man, has been working for him all night. It's been beautiful. He's been able to work behind that shoulder roll, work behind that Philly shell, that Mayweather shell. And then he gives him the peekaboo style here and there as well. But it's been mostly jabs. And when he wanted to put his punches together, they have come together, I got to say, extremely nice, man. I like the way Polanco is looking tonight. That's the Dominican versus the Argentinian Maidana. All right, if you're hanging out with your boy, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, right? Get up in the comment section. Oh man, hold the goddamn phone. What up, my brethren? My brethren, good to see you. Man, one of the originals. And Polanco continuously working that jab, man. Look, he's got Maidana red under both cheeks, on both cheeks. Look like a bit of a mouse under that left eye. And he's continuously giving him that feint, that right hand feint, and then just sticking that jab. There's a left hook from Polanco too. Minute to go in the 8th, and it's all Polanco, man. At this point, it's more of a target practice. I would love to see him step on the gas and maybe try and get a KO. These are welterweights, by the way, 147 pounds. And if Polanco had some power, I would say, hey, man, keep Polanco on the radar. But it appears that, the skill set is superior. And when you have a superior skill set in a manner of, and in a fashion that I feel like he's displaying tonight against Maidana, you kind of just want to get him out of there, bro. Right? You want to put something together. Because and to me, it appears he's already broken him down. Again, there's another left hook. He's landing at will. And these are the kind of guys that are just kind of begging for you to get them out of there. And it's up to you to, put that right combination together. Ooh, right hand by Maidana. Maybe he's just sometimes they just a tough son of a bitch. Sometimes they just a tough he's a tough son of a bitch.
He's the toughest son of a bitch I ever met.
Man, bet your sweet ass. Giving a glimpse of Naoya Inoue, I believe, in this last fight. A lot of hype, man. Listen, I'm all for that pound for pound list, and I want to give Naoya Inoue all of the credit in the world for what he's been able to accomplish. And I understand that he's a little guy, but we all, at the end of the day, we care about names. It's about names. And outside of Nonito Donaire, and maybe I'm speaking stateside, but outside of a Nonito Donaire, as far as the namesake, the resume just isn't that deep for Naoya Inoue. Again, what he's accomplished has been amazing. It's tremendous. But for the sake of knowing names, right? You want him to dare to be even greater and do something at 130, man. You want him to buck at 130, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want him to buck at. You want to see the shoo fight. You want to see the Nick Ball fight. And most definitely, you want to see him versus another pound for pound superstar, and Tank Davis, in my opinion. Tank has managed to take care of his physical extremely well. I think Tank, as disciplined as he is now, makes 130 no problem. And why not go out with fighting another pound for pound fighter? And shout out to the pound for pound fighters that eventually seek out and fight other pound for pound fighters. And that's why you got to give somebody like a Bud Crawford so much credit for facing another pound for pound fighter like a Errol Spence. And now on the heels of his September date, versus another pound for pound fighter and a Canelo Alvarez, right? When you are able to make those matchups and you are able to display your skill set and have those type of matchups, man, that's the epitome of what boxing is, man. The very best versus the very best. And I would hate to see somebody like Tank Davis, excuse me, whom a lot of us or a lot of y'all feel like is a pound for pound fighter, never fight anybody else on the pound for pound list, right? So same goes for Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, who I believe needs to start to crack that list. You want to see these guys matched up against pound for pound fighters. My guy hold a phone in the chat. He said Polanco looking like Leon last night. Philly Shell is a defensive catch and shoot style, but both fighters impressing me on being able to use it on offense. Could just the level of comp though, for sure. For sure. And in this fight, in my opinion, Polanco, it's just, he's a step above. He's completely out. Look at this. This is target practice. Like right now, if I'm Polanco's corner, I'm telling them, yo, get this nigga. I'm like Bozy right now. Bozy only got Bozy and it's only got one instruction for Boots. Get him out of there. Get this nigga out of there. That's what I'm telling Polanco. Get this nigga out of there. Salute Mark Wynn in the chat, the nectar of the gods. Say salute heavy back. What up, boy? Appreciate you joining. And that's the end of round 9. Again, all Polanco. Beautiful work. Working inside the welterweight division at 147. But yeah, Naoya anyway, it would be a shame. And I think he's like 32 years old. You want to see a pound for pound fighter fight another pound for pound fighter. And listen, sometimes, again, even though I feel like he's done his job as trying to be or daring to be great, he's moved up I don't know how many weight classes, but if you have an opportunity to fight another pound for pound fighter, I think you just have to, pin your ears back and go for it. Like Bud, like, again, man, say what you want about Bud Crawford, but nigga. And even though I think Bud gets stopped, yeah, I'm gonna throw that out there. Yeah, I want to ruffle some fellas. I'm a troublemaker, nigga. I forgot to take my shit, y'all. This is for men, vitamins and shit. Over 40. My wife said I gotta. Fuck y'all. Don't fucking judge me, man. Vitamins, man. I need them. I'm an old nigga. I'm still a tough son of a bitch.
He's the toughest son of a bitch I ever met.
Yeah, fuck around and put that sparring gear and come find out. 10th and final round. More Polanco handling Maidana however he want to handle his ass. Again, I'm Bozy in this right now, screaming, get this nigga out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I don't even know what's the co-main, though. Bro, on some real shit, I just hopped on. I definitely wanted to check out Naoya anyway. It's only 9:30, so I'm guessing it's a co-main one. It's got to be one more fight. I knew Punch had something to say. Take your vitamins, old ass nigga. Facts. I'm going to do that, sir. Hey, you know what? That's a good suggestion you made. I'm going to take my vitamins, man. I appreciate that suggestion for sure. If you in here, man, make sure you smash that like button for your boy. Yo, appreciate everybody, too, who is sub to the channel. I hit 12,000 subs, bro. 12,000 subs for somebody. I mean, I just started the channel. It's been 3 years, man. So a lot of traction in 3 years where I really consistently been trying to put out content. I know I take big breaks here and there, man. Appreciate everybody who rocks with me regardless. I'm gonna try and be consistent, but 12,000 subscribers. That's a huge milestone for me, man. And I'm proud of that. And I thank everybody who's a part of it, who has been here supporting the content, man, and rocking out. So thank you. Oh man, I know that ain't who I see in the chat. Oh, he's got his own goddamn music too. Hit it. Yeah, god damn. Oh, I tell you what, he's a special kind of nigga.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
Yeah, you can't treat RC like any other nigga. Shout out my guy Rob Coleman, my Vegas insider. What's up, man? He say salute, big dog. Busy up here right now. Yep, he's at the Inoue fight right now. Inoue in the back, ready to get busy. But I wanted to take a second to holler at you, man. I appreciate you. RC, man, I know you out there working hard in Las Vegas at the Inoue fight right now, taking care of the fighters, man. So thanks for checking in on your boy, man. That means a lot to me, for sure. For sure. My guy. When I say that's gang, that's gang. Punch Talk, DJ in the chat. What up, my guy, DJ? Oh, there it is, Polanco. Is that a right hand to the body? Boom! Right to the diaphragm. You know what I mean? To the solar plex, to the gut. Only took him 10 rounds to break him down, and boom! Right hand downstairs to the kitchen, putting water in the basement. And Porky Pig, fellas. That's all she wrote. For sure. Hell of a performance at 147. Rohan Polanco gets Maidana out of there for sure. Super great performance, man. Most definitely keeping our eyeballs on Rohan Polanco at 147 for sure. Oh, man, let's bring him up. One time for my guy, Punch Talk. My brother. What's happening, man?
Chilling, half. How you been, bro? About time you live again, nigga.
For sure, man.
Took your ass long enough.
Way overdue.
Super, man. You know, I'm about to be honest with you.
Trying to get to the real bread.
This is my first time. And congrats on the 12,000 too, nigga. I see you playing.
Yeah. You see me, man.
Yeah, I see you, nigga.
Hey, crap right. I just remember celebrating 10 and I'm looked around, it's at 12. So super dope, man. I'm proud of that.
I be pocket watching your channel like a motherfucker, like, have you blowing the fuck up?
Word, man. Well, shit, thanks to you, man, for being around from the very beginning, bro. I think you came when I had about 300 or 400 subscribers, maybe.
Facts.
Yeah, so I appreciate you, man. Appreciate
if I would have,
you,
my lazy ass, man, you just motivated me, because if I'd have been as consistent as you, I might have been close behind. You know, I'd be bullshitting.
Yeah.
One thing I can honestly say is that when I do drop a video, my audience be all over that shit.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's for damn sure.
But yeah, man, it's good to finally be on the Heavy Bag Show again, bro. Missed it.
Yeah, man, it's been a minute, man. Happy to be here then, man, for sure. Thank you for
fight, bro. Real shit. Hey, you know what, bro? I'm gonna be honest, man. This is my first time watching Inoue live.
No, for real.
Every single fight of that nigga that was a replay, bro. Listen, the 2 times that he did fight in America, it was during. I didn't like watching the fights with like live when they was no crowd. Remember the one time he was with no crowd.
Yeah.
And all the other fights is in Japan, bro. That's 4 a.m, nigga. I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. for nothing except my kids.
Yeah, I was just about to say, same here as far as it being live. Yeah, I always watch the replay.
Yeah, because like 4 a.m, nigga, right? DJ's the G. Shout out to you, DJ. DJ be up to me. Fuck that.
He damn sure do. But see, they on a good time zone over there in Australia.
Yeah, so like it's 4 for us, so it's probably like 10, 9, 12 for them niggas. But like 4 a.m, bro, I ain't getting up for 4 a.m, even for my Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. So you know I ain't getting up for boxing.
Yo, he backstage. Let's bring him up, man. Somebody who I thought was gonna be covering it. That's why I jumped on to keep it going. My guys, GMT Sports in the building. What up, man?
What up, Slick?
What's happening, man? Can y'all hear me? What's good?
Yeah, I hear you real good, bro.
All right, for sure. Now I'm just gonna do like you did. I was lined up to go and stuff, and then I saw that you said you was gonna go. I was like, hey, do vice versa, like how you came on mine, I can just do it to mine same way.
There you go, for sure. Out, did you hook up your audience?
That's what I'm doing while we speaking right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, my cheap ass paid for that for like a month or 2, but that's way too expensive for what you get for that. Fuck that.
What for?
StreamYard, $90. Kiss my ass. Not for what you get. Nope.
No, it's they did go up on the price, but now it's like 40. I think I paid like $40.
If you threaten to leave,
like
if you pay it the first time and threaten to leave, they knock it right back down to like $40-something. So if you go in there and be like, I want to end my stuff, and then all of a sudden it's gonna pop up. Hey, we'll give you 6 months for this price. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A month. So that's what I've been doing. So
okay.
I be threatening to leave.
Oh,
so
shit.
Go back up.
Special surprise. A special surprise backstage. We're gonna go ahead and bring him up, man. It's been a while. Let's bring the young brother up. Hold the goddamn phone.
Stop it, bro.
Down in that building.
Hey,
yo,
good?
This screen ain't look like this about a year.
You ain't learned. You ain't learned.
What up, Sean? You got your mic on mute.
My bad. How y'all feeling?
Good, my brother. Good to have you, man.
Chilling, bro. What's up?
Chilling,
It's
man.
been a minute, my brethren.
I know he said it's been about a year since we seen this, man. Hey,
yeah, bro.
For real. It's been a minute.
Feel good and look good again, man. You know, I had to go away and get myself together, man. I'm back, and I was talking to Tio earlier, man. I feel like we got all the pieces together to create the A team, man.
No doubt.
For real.
No doubt, man. Well, shit, it's really good to have you back, man.
No, man.
And while I got everybody, man, we got what's that, 14, 15 in here watching, man. Please make sure you smash that like button. Thanks for joining me, rocking out, man, covering the Naoya Inoue Ramon Cardenas card tonight and fight tonight. Thoughts, man. Naoya Inoue punch. You believe the hype?
I ain't sold yet.
I think we lost Punch.
I mean, listen, bro. I understand he's like 2-time undisputed and all that, but I can't. I don't even know the niggas he went through to become 2-time undisputed. Like you got a good record, but at the same time, your quality of opposition is terrible. And I don't know if that's got something to do with just the competition down there in them lower weight classes or the people that are picking for you. But I think he got a trumped up record, and the only real competition that I ever seen him fight was Nonito Donaire. So if he could take out somebody like Nick Ball or Bam or Shushu, then I'll take him serious. But until then, hell no.
I can dig it, man. You've been covering and watching Naoya Inoue for a little bit. Sean, what's your thoughts? Hype job or is he the real deal?
I like Inoue, but I'm not quick to call him a hype job, but you know, he still got to get in there and mix it up with some dogs for real. Like Punch said, it's gonna be hard at them lower weights to find real competition as far far in between them down there. And it's funny that he just talked about Nonaire. I just got Nonito. I said Nonito. I just got done talking to Rachel last night in a group chat about a few different topics and stuff. But yeah, that probably was his last biggest test. Everything else has just been a cakewalk for him. So, you know, it's kind of hard to judge off of that, a little bit of talent that he's fought.
Yeah. That we actually know of. And that's why I say names is so important. Slick 50.
Yes, sir. I think he good for where he at. He good for what he doing. I don't think anybody should be putting some stank on him like that. I mean, like I said, man, you only good as your the fighters that's in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? This is why lower weight classes go up. But how old is he? Ain't he getting close to 30?
Yeah, he getting there.
Anyway, he's like 32, bro.
Anyway, he's like 30.
I thought he was over 30, right?
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, none of us said Steve Fulton, though.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up that he crossed that threshold. You know what I'm saying? Where he in his 30s, so it's like it's not really that much hope of him going up for real. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or having them type of aspirations. But
I mean,
like I said, I give it to him for what he is, for what he is and who he's fought. Like I said, his real claim fame was Nonito Donaire. You know what I'm saying? He did do that Steve Fulton, but I was never sold on Steve Fulton.
Yeah, the hype around Fulton was kind of crazy though. I thought he was going to be able to push Inoue
old boy
back.
That knocked him down. What was my guy? We knew he used
Louis Neri.
Neri, you know what I'm saying? But we knew he was gonna come and fight.
You know how we feel about anybody with steroids, like
but my thing it is what it is though, bro. I'm not taking nothing from him. The little weight classes always be starving for a star. You know what I'm saying? But the kid do got skills. If you go by his skill set, he got skills, bro. He got skills. It's just I don't see nobody else. If you took him out the equation, there's nobody else there where you be like, this cat will be dominant.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like he doesn't have that rival. You know, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
And that sucks for
personally,
him, though.
In or around his weight class right now, absolutely.
Yeah.
nobody. Like, I mean, listen, I think it ain't gonna be easy for him to go up to 126 and become undisputed. Like, cause the way Neri put him down, I don't think he's gonna take a clean shot from Nick Ball. I'm just sorry. His
That
chin's
could
a
have been
little
a bit
bit,
of cockiness,
like,
though.
you know
He
what I
might
mean.
have
But at the
needed that
same
shit.
time, Nick Ball didn't look the best in his last fight. You know,
No, he
he
didn't.
showed that he's
And
easy
he
to
needed
frustrate.
that.
You know what I
And
mean? I think
he needed
Inoue
that.
will be able to frustrate him the way that last fighter did, but with more skill. So, like, that do
Now,
make it an intriguing fight.
now, what? When you say he didn't look good his last fight, what do you mean he didn't look good his last fight? Because he didn't
I
get him
mean, yeah, I
KO.
mean, dude frustrated the fuck out of him. You know what I mean? And his
Which one?
amateur kind of came out a little bit, not too much, but he
Who
did
are you talking
frustrate
about,
him.
Nick Ball or
Yeah, Nick Ball. Nick Ball.
Yeah, Nick Ball looked like a kid that was used to getting his way.
Yeah, he got
was
frustrated.
determined to get his way, and he kind of played himself in there. And I think he needed that though. Like, bro,
Like, he
you
was
want to
trying to
switch
go
it
for
up
the
a bit. You know
knockout
what I'm
in front
saying?
of the home crowd. You know how that shit normally be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You normally don't have your best, performances in front of the home crowd, and then he was out there trying to super show out, and dude made it.
But that wasn't his
tough.
first one though. He did get his knockout, but he fought in front of him before. But here's my
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, but
like I said,
sometimes you come across that dude who just fighting and not get knocked out, and that's the type of dude he got.
Yeah, and then you had Naoya get knocked down by Neri. Like I said, sometimes you get full of yourself.
But then anyway, came out and blitzed the next guy after Neri, so it didn't even.
I mean, I think so. My take on the whole Inoue thing, especially versus Scooter. Like Scooter is not. It was almost like it's almost like Ryan versus Rolly, because Rolly is the naturally aggressive fighter who's going to come forward, where Ryan is the person that's going to be backing up, waiting for that check hook. And that's kind of how I see. I mean, Scooter's a person that will get off first, but he ain't the type. He ain't got knockout. I wouldn't say knockout power. Everybody got power, but he ain't the type that's gonna set you up, set traps, all of that stuff. Right? It ain't the one hitter quitter, because he ain't gonna set traps to set you up. So when he fought Inoue, it was kind of hard for him to really take the deep rounds, because you ain't really got the power to keep him off of you. You don't really got the, he didn't have the defensive prowess to really. He didn't. Right, he didn't have the defensive prowess to stay away from that hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he got embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, like I don't even want to see a rematch, because it's not gonna be much different.
I wish these old heads call it like it is. I've been seeing a lot of older boxers complain about the fights and stuff, and the main thing they saying is like what you saying, hold the phone, about defense. But I wish they tell these kids that defense is not just throwing a lot of punches and moving backwards, dude, and using your feet. These niggas ain't got no head movement. They don't move their waist. They don't do nothing, bro. Lean back. They don't do none of that shit, bro.
Right.
They think getting up close, throwing a bunch of punches is their defense, and retaliating, moving out of range is defense. That's not defense, bro.
No, straight up. You
It's
gotta
not.
know how to move out
It's
of,
not.
move
And
laterally
really seeing I'm starting to see a whole lot of that.
Yeah, we definitely, because man, that's something we're gonna have to harp on for sure.
Yeah,
I definitely gotta say though, I was impressed with the Stephen Fulton win for Naoya Inoue. All right, if nothing else, I think you had to be impressed, because even if you wasn't completely sold on Stephen Fulton, you did at least believe that he would give Inoue some troubles.
Yeah,
I definitely thought it was gonna be more than what we saw. I definitely thought it was gonna be more than what we saw.
That was the fight where I was like, oh, Inoue might be the real deal. Like, that was
No,
the fight
and we all was thinking that if Fulton got past Inoue, that we was going to exalt him as like not just the top of the division. Like you had to start putting him in pound for pound talks. But
if he would have beat Inoue, I definitely would have been like, okay,
yeah,
you know
straight
what I'm
up. We
saying?
was
just
all
needed
thinking
somebody
that.
to bring it out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but at the same time,
hoping to see on my pound for pound before he.
I ain't gonna lie. I did too.
Yeah, I was hoping to see
at the same time for Inoue to go out there and make the statement that he did, that kind of like, oh, okay, well, we got to take you a lot more serious. Even though I said I'm not all the way 100% sold on him, that definitely brought him. It got me sitting up straight in my seat, like, okay, well, he ain't playing, because he definitely stomped on a nigga that we thought that we all had on our pound for pound list, or was ready to put him there. And you stomped on him.
Remind me of this other featherweight, or he was a lower weight. His name was Darchinyan, and Showtime used to tout him up. Like
that was my guy, boy.
He was little, but he was knocking them.
He had that tank. He had that tank power.
Yeah, he was crazy, bro. This motherfucker knocking motherfuckers out. But his opposition was what it was. You get what I'm saying? He didn't have a rival there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Naoya Inouye's tenure reminds me of. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't help who's, and I'm gonna continue to say this because I always make this point when I talk about Bud Crawford. You can't help who's in your era, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't help who's in your weight class when you coming up. And unfortunately for Inoue, he's just never really had that nemesis or another pound for pound fighter down there to really show like, hey, I'm the guy.
But at
Which
the same
brings me
time,
to
he's doing the next best thing though.
My fault. Go ahead, finish.
I'm just gonna say this. He's doing the next best thing though. He's fighting them all.
Right. And that's all you can do.
He's
That's all you can
them
do.
all. He ain't select. He's fighting them all. I give him that.
And that's what Bud did. You know, in order to do that, you have to go undisputed just to say, hey, man, I fought them all.
Yes.
Now think about this though. Let me interject with this. Now, most of us didn't hear about Naoya Inoue till he was about 28, 29, 30, 31. He's 32 now. So for you to have gone that far under the radar, even if you in Japan, like I said before on the call earlier today with me and you, Tio, and I want to say this publicly. There's a big difference between boxing fans, actual boxing fans and aficionados and connoisseurs, and fight provocateurs, people that just like to egg on bullshit. And there's a difference between people that actually study the sport, study the sweet science, every nook and cranny, every yot and tittle about it. So with that being said, when you have excuse me, when you have a Naoya Inoue or somebody like that, like we didn't hear about this man until he was in his late 20s, early 30s. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I understand. I don't like it's like we said. I'm not 100% sold.
Do you think politics
but it's
played
not
into
because
that for the Japan
I mean,
culture
it
and
could
things
be.
like that?
It could be. Everything is about posturing. Everything is diplomatic in this sport. You know what I'm saying? It's more diplomatic than it is about talent and all of that shit. So, but that's my whole point. Exactly what you're saying. Like we didn't hear about him mostly till 28. We don't know. That's exactly what I was about to say next. We don't know if it's politics or if it's just us not having a hairy eyeball on every single thing. But the fact that it is this late in his career makes me think, like, is this a counterbid? Because at this point, with the shit that's happening in the last year, we can't look past people being dirty. We can't go past that conversation and just walk past it like, oh, we're gonna talk about everything, but trying to throw people under the bus. No, we need to shame the fucking devil. You know what I'm saying? And we need to just keep it real with ourselves because the shit is rampant. And it's more people that use than don't use. As much as we try to like throw it under the bus and not talk about it, it's more people in this sport that don't use than use. And I'm not trying to say he does use, but for us to only be hearing about you now, and for you to only be making a splash with all these knockouts now, makes me think that
I'm trying to think, bro.
He's been
when I
here.
first heard of Inoue, when was that? What year was that he first fought Nino Darnell? Because that's when I first paid attention. And I think that was like way back in like 2019.
Yeah, that's
2020. Somebody can fact check me. But I know he had took a couple of titles off of. I think he took like the WBA Super or something from Inoue.
To be fair, that was
from
his best
Nonito.
Yeah, that was about what I was saying. About when he was 28. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was his best fights too. Because the first fight, Nonito was giving him a run for his fucking money, and he just dominated that second motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But also he's fought here before. You know what I'm saying? That one
I didn't
time
know that. I didn't know that part.
A lot of people kept saying he's never fought in America. I'm like, yeah, he fought here in Vegas before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just didn't know who he was.
Yeah,
right. Exactly. Oh God.
And I think that them Japanese politics played a big part because it's like when if in Japan, like why would I send him away to make y'all money if we not gonna get nothing back?
Exactly.
If you know about the NBA, when you get a good what was Yao Ming? He had to give it money to his country to play in the NBA. You get what I'm saying? All that. So I can see Honda and Tekken and all them over there. They'd be like, nope, we don't want him to go over there. He's a star here. We make our money here with him. Whatever. And then it took Bob to get involved and try to convince them to spread their wings. Now you got Turkey with his hand in there. You see what he doing with Jen Sasaki and all of them. And Bob, and they bringing these boys over here now. You know what I'm saying? To be known.
But it just made complete sense, man. When you got yourself a star, and he's not just a star, he's a super duper star over there.
Yes.
You know, you're selling out the arena every single time. You know, you're gonna keep that in house. You're gonna keep, you're gonna keep him fighting in Japan. It just made sense for sure.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask y'all this. When it comes to Inoue, a pound for pound fighter, I think we all agree that he's a pound for pound fighter, regardless whether you know how many names on the resume. What he's been able to accomplish has been amazing. It's remarkable, right? Just like a Bud Crawford or whoever else, a Canelo. You want to give him credit for what he's been able to do. But as a pound for pound fighter, you want to see him versus another pound for pound fighter.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to ask somebody to dig even deeper, to be even greater. Now, this is what I want to ask y'all. Is it asking Inoue too much to want to see the likes of another pound for pound fighter in the Tank Davis?
No, it's not.
Hell no.
Right.
And he might have to
And
jump
Tank
up
Davis
and wait.
to come up to 130.
He might have to do. He might have to do what Bud is doing, because just like just a few years ago, it was crazy to think that Bud was going to jump up and wait to fight a Canelo. That was crazy for somebody to say that. If I was to say something like that, people would be like, "Oh, here you go with that shit again. He must be over there doing that shit again, man." But now look at us 3 years later. He actually, but again, this is why he's dodging a Boots fight, and why Canelo is dodging the Benavidez fight. What do I look like losing my oath to one of these cats and potentially risking becoming a gatekeeper? And I still got big fights in front of me. Like, that don't even make sense. Why the fuck would you do that? So why are you asking me to do that? Like, of course I'm gonna go fight a Bud. And two years ago, it didn't seem wise to say. I mean, that's just posturing to build up a fight, but it's like, oh no, I wouldn't fight a Bud. I kick his ass. I did it. But now it makes sense because money, monetarily.
I think it's hard to make
money and age
fights. Like,
go ahead, Punch.
Think about it, bro. Since Pacquiao and Mayweather, it's been getting harder and harder to get these pound for pounders in the ring with each other, bro. Have y'all noticed this?
Yeah.
Now, over the last 2 years, we have got a few. We got Better BF, we got B-Wall, we got Spence, we got Crawford. You know what I mean? And we just recently got one. But
and turkey's the common denominator.
I like
just
turkey.
Throw that
you know
out
what
there.
I mean? But I'm starting to see what turkey is starting to do the same thing, giving me the same type of vibes as PBC in the beginning, overpaying the fuck out of everybody, and we getting these lackluster shows. So I want
y'all.
Fuck
that. You know I wasn't gonna keep
on
this
My
shit.
dog 9. What's up?
Shout out that guy 9 joining us.
Man, told y'all. And for the record, y'all seen all that shit I've been putting in the motherfucking group chat. Real shit. And what all older fighters have been saying about these niggas. What have they been saying?
Niggas ain't that good.
They not that good.
I wouldn't say that.
Bro.
I wouldn't say that. Now listen, if you think about
Hold on, wait. Let me land the plane, blood. Like
Go
I
ahead.
said, bro, them niggas ain't that good. The proof is in the pudding. You just had a show, nigga, and they didn't even have a whole. Nobody even got a fucking scratch.
It's not that they not that good. It's that they so
These
paid.
dudes don't have heart like that.
No, I feel like
that.
I feel like it's that they so paid that they not that hungry. That's the problem.
Bro, that's what
it's like when your favorite rapper.
Right,
think about it. It's like when your favorite rapper come out and them first 2-3 albums be the most fire because they still hungry to get that big deal.
Bro, but yeah, they so paid, but they ain't did shit. Let me give you an example. Prime example. Okay, look at the last crop of 40 pounders, right? Let's see. Let's grab a Brandon Rios, right? A Costa Zoo, and a Zab Judah.
Okay.
Which one of them little niggas, like on that card, is a fantasy matchup where you really want to see them go against them greats? And I ain't even mentioned Aaron Pryor, but which one of them do you say, damn, I love to see him go against the greats?
Stop playing, 9, bro.
When we had Mayweather, we wanted to see a dream match with Mayweather against Ray Leonard, didn't we?
No doubt.
But at the same time, think about it. How realistic is that when?
Hold on, blood. I've already thought about it, and the whole thing is this, bro. We gotta hold each generation to the same standard that we held the last generation. These dudes is just not that good, fellas. This generation is a wash. Just let it go. It is what it is. Y'all niggas will figure it out. And then sooner or later, we gonna get some real killers, some motherfuckers that really want to fight. That's gonna be rough and shit. But this generation is a wash.
Hey, you
But
know
how
what, man? I've been
realistic?
thinking about that.
How realistic is it asking a Sugar Ray Leonard who done already fought a motherfucking Hearns and a
Bro,
motherfucking
that's not
Hagler and all these
that's
greats?
not the
How
point.
realistic is it to
That's not
ask him to fight
bro.
somebody
That's not the
young? Just
point.
real quick, let me
That's
finish.
not the point.
How realistic
You
is
missing
it
the
to
point.
ask him to
You missing
risk
the point,
his?
bro. That don't have
Go ahead.
shit to do with the price of butter, blood. What I'm telling you is you missing the point. Every generation, we've had that one standout star that people said, "Oh my God, I wish he could fight such and so and so from back in the day." That is the point I'm trying to make. Is it realistic? Fuck no. But our imaginations run wild. Do you want to see Devin Haney versus motherfucking Costa Zoo? Do you want to see a Teofimo Lopez versus motherfucking Zab Judah? Do you think that shit's gonna be really competitive? My mind don't wonder like that. I'm like, damn, these little niggas would get smoked. Matter of fact, a young 140 Zab Judah would beat every last one of these niggas who won the fight simultaneously, like all in the same night. That's facts.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front, man. I'm taking Zab.
I can't
Thank
argue
you.
with that.
Listen. It's just like generational shit, okay? Let me give you an example.
Hold up, we lost you.
You drop
9.
out,
What the fuck? I thought that was me. What happened?
Yeah, we lost you, 9. What up?
man.
What up,
So
round
my
one?
point.
Appreciate
So
you
my
joining,
point
man.
was salute. So
What up, round one?
my point was it's not fair to expect somebody toward the end of their career still trying to get squeeze the last, big paydays out, trying to chase greatness as in somebody like Bud who's already been 2 times undisputed, trying to get a third and fourth out. Why would I go backward trying to fight Boots to appease the fans, which fuck the fans because y'all think we here for y'all's entertainment. These motherfuckers don't do shit. They don't invest no real money into these fights. Nobody's putting money into the events, into the venues, into none of the, you know what I'm saying, to nothing. They might buy some tickets here and there, cool. But it's like nobody that's actually investing in these fights, the actual aficionados, the actual investors behind all of this shit. Like, what do they want to see? What they want
Right.
to
So you
see is
basically
people
saying, yeah,
chase
when you
greatness.
long in the tooth and you get where Bud Crawford is, you
Right.
doing things for yourself, right?
And it's not necessarily that you trying to box somebody out like, oh, I don't want to give you a shot. But bruh, I got the chance to fight Canelo. What the fuck do I even have? What business do I even got talking to a Boots? Bruh, you're not even right, Boots. You're famous
Yeah.
in Philly. You're famous in the tri-state area. And
I
that's
think
it.
you and
Like
Nine,
we gotta
y'all
stop it.
talking
Like
about two
us,
different things.
yeah, us as boxing, like we're in the upper tier of like boxing fans. We're not casuals, but we're not all the way experts in like what I'm saying. We're not
Connoisseurs.
there
We
yet. We're
connoisseurs.
connoisseurs. We're aficionados in a sense. So what I'm saying is like we even still us. We're just giving input. We don't have no dog in the fight. We can't influence nothing anyway. We're not brokers. We're not part of the investments. We're nothing. We're not coaches. None of that shit. So like we can't sit here and ask somebody like a Bud
Oh,
to be
but
like,
nigga,
oh
I'm a
man,
consumer
you
and I
need
won't
to
buy that
you
shit.
need
I
to
will
fight
activate
again.
the
You're
fire
no. So
stick
listen to
hella
what you're
quick.
saying. You're a
Dead homies,
consumer.
nigga.
So at the end
I'll
of the day,
activate
it
the
don't
fire stick
matter
with the
what you
quickness.
put into this motherfucker. It don't matter what they put into this motherfucker. You'll be back next week. You watch NFL, you can watch them. You can watch them rig a game. You can watch them set up a game. You can watch a referee make a fucking bad call to the game. And I guess what? All the complaining you do to Monday through Saturday don't matter because you'll be back
That's
next fucking
That's funny,
Sunday.
that
bro.
ain't
So
That's
even
funny.
again,
beef.
it
Hey,
doesn't
the
matter
difference
what
in
y'all
between
run in the
that, the
fucking
I
NFL
ring.
look
don't
at the
You'll
charge
be
you
difference
to,
right
back
now.
no
to
matter
watch the
what the
Super
product
Bowl.
that they put up there. Listen, it don't look. I just want to get my point out. We ain't got to sit here and step on each other's toes. I just want to get my point out. What I'm saying is, it don't matter. None of the complaining that we do, nothing. What we ask is going. What we want, it doesn't fucking matter. What they put out in the ring, we're going to judge it no matter what. So what we want does not fucking matter. A person like Bud chasing greatness has no business sitting here giving Boots any type of attention when you having problems with a Karen, when you having
But
problems with a damn standing illness. You know what I'm saying? You was getting dinged up by Stanley Elders respectively. You have some of the worst footwork of all fucking champions in boxing. Let's be real, bro. So Bud have no business even trying to fight a person like you this late in his career. Because if I get clipped by you, that's gonna be the talk of the town. If I get clipped by a nigga like you, that's the talk of the fucking town.
Let's let Nine rebut to that, and then Slick, we'll let you have the floor.
What I was saying before, I got a phone call, so it cut me off. But I'm saying, bro, this is a generational thing, bro. Just hypothetically speaking, I know people in the hood. We all from the hood, or know somebody from the hood, right? Grandfather, fucking amazing. Owned the house, made the family house. Grandmother was traditional grandmother. She was the shit, right? Next generation after that, the mom and daddy, they motherfuckers was on dope, fucked up, this, that, and the third. That generation is a wash. But the generation after that, the kids that struggle, hey, they gonna fuck around, be worse some shit. And I think that's what's happening. But you can't just put these guys in this generation in the light as you put every other generation. Sometimes, man, talent skips a generation. And these motherfuckers just ain't got it, bro. This shit skipped the generation. That's what
It's
we
not that they
watching.
skip it. It's just I feel like you said, they're getting paid so much money. Like Skull got paid $3 million
But see,
to run
talent,
around,
it's
like
a
doing
mixture of
stuff.
talent
I mean,
and heart, bro. These dudes on every fight is scratching skin.
God, we got Ryan and Rolly. These guys, Rolly technically
but
been a world champion, but these guys aren't par to world champion level, though, bro.
I
Think
think
about
everybody.
hold on. So to
Hold on.
both,
I think everybody making a valid point.
I was about to say
and
to
it's
both
not,
of y'all's point. Go ahead.
Everybody making a valid point from I hold the phone to Nine and round one. You know what I'm saying? All of them is true as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying they ain't got the heart. They, you put the cart before the horse, give them all the money. All of these things, right? But still, there was one defining thing, right? That we did get to watch over this weekend. That was yesterday. That was Canelo William Skull, right? Back in the day, when William Skull would have got a belt like that, we would have talked about paper champion, right? And he'd have been digging to get his shot at Canelo to prove that he deserved that belt. Now, when he got in that ring last night, did you feel like he was eager to prove that he deserved that belt?
Fuck no.
That's what we saying. So the heart and the competitiveness is just gone. These
so
guys
let me make sense of this.
Not,
let me make sense of what you're saying.
Hold on real quick. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, that's what's lacking. You get what I'm saying? These guys are here for the glit and glamour, but they're not really that eager to really prove to the masses that
there you go.
That they give a fuck. You get what I'm saying?
So
just like Hold Your Phone said, it don't matter to them. You know what I'm saying? But I still think as a consumer, as an avid watcher of boxing, I really love this sport. I still think we do have a voice. They should hear us complain.
Yeah, for sure. Let me say this. Let me say this real quick because this is going to touch on everybody's point right here. Now, how many times do you think that a fighter had to go and explain to his kids or his grandkids or whoever he was giving his origin stories and all that stuff to one day that like, I didn't really lose that fight. I threw that fight because they was posturing for another fight. There was a bigger fight beyond me. You know what I'm saying? Ryan and Devin wanted a rematch. Like, let's say Rolly lost this fight, and we see all week he was leading up talking about how I want them to get the rematch. I want them to get the rematch. Like, let's say that he lost this fight. We could all look back on this and say, well, he was kind of posturing. He kind of lost that fight, threw that fight to set up the rematch for them. And we gotta be realistic with ourselves these days. Understand that this happens all day. For you to already set up a fight ahead of a fight down the road. We got fights right now, and that's Canelo. We got Canelo and Bud next, where he just had the fight with Skull. Then you have Devin and Ryan after so it's like y'all already looking down the way. Y'all already looking down the road. You get what I'm saying? So when you got Devin running around, prancing around, everybody's like, oh man, he's all because of what Ryan did. Ryan all beat him up, and that's why he's sitting there scared. How about he's not trying to take damage, bitch, and he's saving himself for the rematch? Why go in here and risk losing and fucking up the rematch? Something that Ryan did on purpose to go ahead and fuck over Devin one last time now that the lawsuit
Nigga,
is
get the
over.
fuck out of
You know what I'm
here,
saying?
blood.
We're
He
not
didn't
about to
fuck
get it.
over
Hold on,
this
that's
nigga
not the
on
point I'm
purpose,
making. We can
bro.
argue
He
about that
just ain't
later,
got
bro.
no
We can
motherfucking
argue
talent,
about
nigga.
that later,
He ain't
bro.
do that
That
shit
ain't the
on
point I'm
purpose,
making, bro.
nigga.
That
Nah.
ain't the point I'm
Fuck all
making.
that.
Let's argue about that later. Again,
Fuck
my
all
whole
that.
point is
Yeah, he lost to this man on purpose. To the fuck, man. Who the fuck is Devin, nigga?
you
Devin
done?
ain't shit
Because I'm trying to
either.
make a real point here. I'm not trying to argue. I'm trying to make a real point here. So again, past all of that, what I'm saying is there is a lot of posturing, as we can see, because people are trying to set up bigger fights. A Barboza, what do you look like beating a Tio when Tio has a bigger, he has bigger fights ahead of him than you have ahead of you? What do you look like winning? You know what I'm saying? So the same can be said about a Tank, but in the opposite direction, where why are you even fighting a Lamont Roach? Because who the fuck asked for that fight? And then you go to a draw with him with your bitch ass. You never stepped on the gas with this nigga like you do with any other fighter. You never intended to step on the gas with this nigga, and now you delay a fight with a Devin, a Shakur, and a Keyshawn with your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? The same old shit. So what I'm saying is, there's a lot of posturing, and we gotta stop acting like the business of boxing ain't more important than what the fuck you niggas want as fans. These niggas gonna get paid regardless. These niggas gonna move that money regardless, and you niggas is gonna fucking watch, and you're gonna report on whatever the fuck they put out there regardless. So fuck what you
Okay.
want is all I'm saying. That's
I
all I'm
bet
saying
we
I'm not gonna
respectfully.
watch
we
that
let
shit.
That's all I'm
got
saying
that one off.
respectfully,
Got that
nigga.
one off. Let my
Yeah.
man round one jump in here. Round one, did you have some thoughts?
Man, yeah, like I'm saying, man, like most of these fighters, like I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like it's too much pay and not enough action. Like we need to structure this. We need to give these guys that Dana White treatment, that 500K to show and
100.
500K to win. And hey, if you look spectacular, that's a bonus right there, 50K. Because at this point, that pay structure, that whole shit, like man, boxing, the next generation, it ain't gonna be like this one. That's flopping everywhere. That's just burning money out there. It's a lot of money to burn, but it's like if we ain't getting what we want, and it's like at the same time, I can't blame Turkey. He's the guy throwing the money, putting the fighters, putting everything, aligning everything. Certain shit, I don't fucking agree. I mean, Times Square, like you didn't have to do it, man. Put it in an arena,
No,
man.
for
What the
real.
fuck was that? That was just a
You
waste of
got
time, bro. You know
Hey,
that was
let me can I interject real quick? I
go
still
ahead.
want him to finish, but to interject with what you're saying, it's never gonna be perfect because if people get paid too much, then they not hungry enough to fight real good. But if they don't get paid enough, then we always gonna sit here and say, man, pay the man. That's booked up. But they
Yeah, no, and that's the thing.
and now people are fighting over fights that have
And,
where they could
and
get more
that's
money in a different fight, but
bro.
it's not the fight
Like
we want.
this,
You know
what I
what I'm
hate
saying?
about the
So it's
Dana
never gonna
White.
be
This
perfect.
this is what I hate about Dana White is because it's like he took a lot of fighters' money away and putting a Reebok deal. Because before it was like I could have a Reebok deal, Monster, I could have all that. No, no, no. He took everything away from us and like the fighters and shit and just put like, his pay structure and shit. So and then if you look at other organizations outside the UFC, they don't have that. They making money. Some of them are making more money outside the UFC. But at the same time, look at them. Look at PFL.
man,
They had all Bellator fighters. They signed them all because Bellator was down. And then look, they paid Francis $10 million, and he goes box and does that, and then he
Yeah.
comes back and flops 200K. No, 20K pay-per-view buys was the PFL pay-per-view with Francis coming back. Like that's the shit. Like you can't be burning money. Like that's why Dana White, he knows. Like he's looking at all these other MMA organizations that came up just around his time, and now they're falling, and new ones coming up, and now they're gone. I mean,
So what you
Bellator was
think him
out
and
there.
Turkey gonna do? What you
They're
think him
gonna
and
have
Turkey
to.
gonna do together?
They're gonna have to. They're gonna restructure the pay. They're gonna restructure everything. And then Turkey. Look at that Saudi card, bro. That is horrible, bro. A Canelo
Yeah.
card, and then look. But you know what? Dana White, he could put a Abu Dhabi card over there, and everyone's there, bro. Everyone's there, bro. And also, like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want them, like, I mean, look, they're working with the WWE thing. They're gonna have productions. They're gonna have like cool vignettes and promos and shit. Like, they're gonna have everything they want, but they're not gonna be paying Devin Haney $5 million to headline a card or something. No, no, no. They're gonna do it their own way, and they're gonna start from the bottom. That's what
Hey,
I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
say this. Like you just said, Turkey will have a card over in Abu Dhabi and have everybody, they mama over there. He'll have a concert mid fucking fight, and that motherfucker be going for 20 minutes. Motherfucking pyro, goddamn fireworks and all type of shit. He have a whole goddamn parade with elephants and all type of shit. Just in the middle of a fucking fight. I'll give him that. But this motherfucker come over here and have one in New York City, Times Square, my nigga, in 4K, prime time. And Ryan and Rolly was the fucking main event. Whoever was in charge of making this goddamn shit, need they ass beat in the middle of fucking Times Square in 4K, just like Ryan did.
I can't blame the matchmakers for it, man. I blame the fighters, bro, because
I'm not saying the matchmaking, but doing it like you would rather have, not to cut you off, my fault, but you would rather have a Bud and Canelo Times Square in the middle of the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah, that would have been ideal, but I wasn't mad. I mean, I just felt like all of these fights had potentials to be fireworks. You know what I'm saying? And it just didn't play out that way. Like none of us could have. I don't believe none of us could have guessed or predicted that all of these fights would be duds, bro.
Let's say
like
this.
who really thought that all of those fights would basically be duds?
Ryan versus Rolly.
I know I didn't. I thought Ryan and Rolly had the potential to be fireworks. I thought eventually one of them niggas would go for broke. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell me that one was going the distance. I thought Jose Ramirez would let his hands go a little bit more versus Devin Haney, given what he been through. So you got to try and touch his chin and see if you can shell shock him. And with Barbosa, as much shit as he talked about Teofimo Lopez, I thought he was going to go for broke too. So it was just, you can't do no more blame the fighters. Now, as far as the event and where it was at, I thought it was dope, man. I thought it was dope. Now, could it have been a better headliner? Sure. But
that's my whole point, because it's like in Times Square with they done pulled out the vintage taxis. They got the Batmobile out there. They done got all this good ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they literally put a 19 by 19 ring. Yeah, they put a 19 by 19 ring in the middle of the fucking street. That's a once in a decade. He paid $12 million to secure that spot. That's some once in a decade ass shit, bro. That's some once in a decade ass shit. So either they thought they was gonna make a lot of money with Ryan being the face of, not the face of boxing, but bringing a bunch of casual eyeballs.
One of the faces.
Yeah, he brought a bunch of casual eyeballs to the sport. He bring a lot of fangirls and fanboys, not actual aficionados and shit, but he bring a lot of TikTok followers. So like if they thought they was gonna have a money grab, but it's like I think that at the same time the boxing guys was making sure that he got embarrassed in New York City.
Real quick, I gotta get your thoughts. I gotta get your thoughts on this tall ass Espinoza, man.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm sitting here looking at. I like him. I like him, bro. It's just gonna be a matter of time he get to the right person.
This nigga is
move him right.
He's the Fundora of the featherweight division.
Yeah, bro. You know I use that reach though, like they shit and line your ass up. And I like his IQ. As soon as a motherfucker bend up, what he throwing the uppercut? Bitch, get your ass up. Then he stick you with a jab and take a step back. Come on, do it again.
You see that uppercut, bro?
Yeah, bro. I like
26-0, 22 knockouts, undefeated. Espinoza, Vasquez. It's round 1, 2 minutes to go in the first round, man. If you're hanging out with us, man, we appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like button. If you are not subscribed, hit the subscription button. Get in the comment section. Hey, Slick, you lit on Twitter, man. You got Twitter Spaces?
You
got Spaces?
Yeah. I ain't did the Spaces thing yet, but yeah.
You gotta set up Spaces, nigga. You lit on Twitter.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, nigga. You got like it's like 200 over there. Shout out everybody on Twitter, man, rocking with us.
200 what?
We got 200 viewers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got a total of 200. He got 199 now, and we got a total of 245 rocking out with us, man.
That's how I usually be when I stream over there.
Oh shit.
I gotta get the Spaces shit together though.
Yeah, you gotta get that Spaces together. I know
don't even
niggas over there with some.
I don't even be on my X account as much as I need to be, man.
That's where the action at, bro. On that
I tap in, but I'm saying I don't use it like y'all do. Like I don't be on the Spaces and all that shit. I ain't hit all that.
Yeah, I ain't set none of that shit up neither, man. I'm gonna have to though, cause I'm looking at like this Slick lit over there.
So hold on, what you got a watch party going on? I'll take it. You streaming?
Yeah, we streaming this. right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
you. Okay,
I stream on YouTube and X primarily. I just
let me
started doing
follow y'all.
Facebook, but Facebook be tripping though sometimes.
Let me follow y'all on there.
They won't
What's your
let me
name? This
stream
is
on Facebook
GMT
for some
Boxing,
reason.
You got going. Like I said, they be
GMT
tripping.
Sport.
You
I
got to go
got
in
you.
your Facebook settings, take it off private, and put it to all. It for some reason I'm actually do it. I had to figure that out too.
I'm gonna try and get y'all to play by play though, man. Espinosa with the that long reach. Vasquez trying to cut off the ring and close the distance, but the long reach, man, Espinosa sticking that jab out, man. And he looked sharp, man. That was a first sharp ass round out of Espinosa. Again, 26-0, 22 knockouts. So you gotta watch him, man. You blink, it could be over.
Facts. That's a fact, bro.
Now at featherweight, Slick, who is somebody you wanted to see Espinosa against, man?
Shit, goddamn me. That ain't 126, is it?
Yeah, that's 126.
Yeah, man. I like to see somebody around his height, like close to him. Like you put a shoo-shoo in it with some speed. Just give him trouble, or whatever. Because they just build him right now though, and building his IQ. Look who they show. As soon as I say it, shoo-shoo. But I would like to see him in there. Somebody to see if he can deal with the speed. Somebody with the same IQ, that's able to make split decisions on the fly. Or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And it seemed like he been a little bit reluctant to say Espinosa's name, bro.
That's because he's chasing Inoue.
Yeah.
So who y'all got with Inoue versus Shushu?
Oh man.
Y'all know eventually they gotta bump heads. So who y'all got? I want to hear all three of y'all.
If he come to 26, I'm not so sure.
Regardless of all that, I just want to hear a name.
I mean, I'm trying to take everything into accountability.
Well, I get you. You might be a different
man.
All right, yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, man. I see. I'm giving your boy a ton of credit, the Japanese superstar, man. Anyway, I'm giving him a ton of credit. I feel like now I know what he's capable of, and I just haven't seen some of that true, real killer instinct out of Shushu just yet. Versus
the last fight, did you see the last
some
fight?
credible opponents? Hold on, yeah, and finishing that statement against some credible opponents.
Okay, but that last fight, dude put the pressure on him. He showed a different level on them ropes.
Yeah, he was a bum though.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. We ain't seen him. Now we done seen Inoue beat 6 world champions. We've seen Shushu beat 0 world champions.
Yeah, but that's why Shushu they it's sad though. We looking at Shushu too. Shushu not to be no spring chicken neither.
Yeah, and at the same time, is he getting the same? Do you think he's getting the same opportunities as Inoue? Is he getting the same opportunities at title shots and shit to be able to say, oh, he took this belt from such and such?
No, that's not. I say this. That's a Bob call. You know what I'm saying? Bob
right.
building.
Exactly.
But he on a short time period to be built. You know what I'm saying? That's why they trying to get him. I think they want to give him that Inoue fight. You know what I'm saying? He showed Inoue fight. Inoue showed up to one of his. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he came to the States to come to that Shushu fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Espinosa, man, still stand behind that jab, sharp as ever. What is he, 6'1"? He's a 6'1" featherweight, bro.
I was about to ask how tall he was.
Yeah. And he's sharp, man. But Vasquez trying to make it rough and tough. And see, this is always the game plan I would give the shorter fighter versus somebody like a Vasquez in this situation when you're giving up 3, 4, 5 inches in height. You got to get inside. You got to make it dirty. You got to make it ugly, man.
Yeah, I just wish Vasquez had an overhand. When he dipping that low and making him reach like that,
yeah,
that'd be perfect to sling that motherfucker.
Overhand, you know right? Yeah. There's a 1-2 down the middle from Vasquez.
Smaller fighter should go smaller, and make them jab down. You come right over the top with that motherfucker.
There was an overhand right from Espinosa. Just didn't have nothing on it. But from what I've seen from Espinosa, it seems like he like to play with his food early on, and he eventually breaks these guys down, and then that one shot kind of comes later on. It ain't been like those knockout codes, but he hit you with a barrage of punches when he got you against the ropes, or when he's broken you down and he eventually gets the stoppage.
Yeah. Yeah, he don't look like the kid that's gonna have that one knockout hit, but he definitely, when he start putting them together and his hand, like he put them together now, but he can get real overzealous. Like you just saw him not too long ago throw like 4 uppercuts in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At that second one, you could definitely throw a hook in there and mix it up and probably, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
once he get that confidence where he know when he got somebody, he's gonna be a major problem once it all start clicking.
Absolutely. And now you can see some abrasions and a little bit of work done to the face of Vasquez as Espinoza is putting in some work. And he's sticking to the game plan, man. You're the tall, longer fighter. You're taking advantage of your reach, sticking behind the jab. And he's doing that. He's just doing it very well right now.
He just got one little tick on the pit. I wish he would step with the jab instead of reaching with the jab. Like almost pushing it when he's
right. I mean,
still.
most people they
And Sean,
lunging
that's
with
what I was
it.
going to go to you for, Sean. I know you love the footwork out of these fighters. What do you see with the footwork of Espinoza?
I mean, so far, he ain't giving up too much too many deficiencies, I should say. But like he was saying, you wanna snap that jab by pulling it with one shoulder. You don't want to be lunging and going forward with it because you know what I'm saying, you opening yourself up for some bullshit and not being in your
Left
proper
hand
not
from
being
Vasquez. He's inviting him into a firefight. It looked like a fight then broke out.
Yeah, he need to back
right
up
hand from Vasquez. Left hook from Espinoza.
And
Vasquez
like
laying in that wheel upstairs.
I like that bump
uppercut.
he's doing.
Right uppercut from Espinoza.
Make that space. Bump him and take that step back.
Peekaboo style right now from Vasquez. He wants to make it a
Overhand.
fight.
There we go. Yeah, the Vasquez got to make it a fight. Vasquez did everything right in the inside he was supposed to do.
Now Espinoza is more in the Philly shell, and he's trying to catch and shoot Vasquez. Right? Vasquez keeps the high guard and shooting those overhand lefts and rights.
Yeah. And Vasquez playing it right. It's only two open areas when you fighting somebody that's using that shell, and he hitting them right where he's supposed to be. So he doing it right. He got some good training against it. Straight down the pipe and that overhand.
Yeah, right there. He got to get used to throwing hooks. That right there.
Decent footwork from Espinoza there too. Using that lateral to give Vasquez some different looks and get him out of that posture, because that posture was working for Vasquez.
Yeah.
Downstairs from Espinoza. There's the left hand. There's the left hook, followed by the left uppercut. Minute to go in the third, and they both put in some work in this round.
Hell yeah,
That's a close ass round.
I mean, Vasquez is finding a home for the overhand, bro. Starting to figure it out.
Oh, there's a 1-2 upstairs.
Yeah, left overhand. He figuring him out.
I got 34 seconds left in the round 3. Where you at?
Oh, I'm at 9.
I'm at 36, 35, 34.
Man, we all at different
Y'all
points.
might need to refresh.
Yeah, we have about 5 seconds behind you.
Woo! Frozone, almost saved him.
Hey, you know that's my name for.
Yeah, I don't see nothing else, bro. I don't see nothing else now.
It's like Espinoza. He was just using the Philly shell, and now he's more in a orthodox stance and all that stuff. It's like
Frozo.
No.
Hey, that was a hell of a round, bro. Hell of a round.
Every time I see him, I hear that. Where is my suit? I told you, stop touching my suit.
You know that was Sam Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know who the hell to give that round to, bro. That was a good round.
Well, I'll tell you this. Vasquez did some good work because he found the home for them overhands.
Yeah.
He's starting to time that little uppercut. Like I said, dude getting a little overzealous with the uppercuts. And if you notice, when you're throwing the uppercuts, even though these highlights are showing him land them, most of them, if you were looking through the round, he waited on it and he'll lift up, let it pass. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's betting on him to throw them uppercuts now.
Yeah. And
so
then
again,
when Espinoza started to use his footwork in the lateral movement, that changed things. And then some things opened up for him. So it was just a great back and forth round. Round 3 could be pivotal.
To me, that was an Espinoza round. If you want to call it, If you want to call it a swing round, that's cool. I'm gonna give it to Espinoza because again,
I think I would have leaned towards Espinoza too.
Hey, they banging this round. Y'all round started yet?
Mine just started.
The 4 criteria to judge in a round is effective aggression, effective aggression, control. It's effective aggression, control, defense, and points. And at the end, Espinoza pretty much took control. So you got to give him the edge.
Back to the jab from Espinoza.
Hey, bang. I like the footwork of Espinoza though. I got
let me see if I can come in.
His output is definitely
and catch up with you and DJ. DJ say he a whole minute.
He was trying to stay in that Philly shell and just catch and shoot.
Throwing straight facts. What's happening, baby?
Throwing straight facts in the chat. My geyser. What up, boy? Oh shit! Come on, man.
Featherweight Fondor.
What's going on, Thorn? What up? What up, facts? What it do, my brethren?
Getting a little too cocky, boy.
All right, I'm at 125 in the fourth.
112.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, Espinoza footwork, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much he pretty sound and shit. He ain't doing as much squaring up and you know what I'm saying? As Vasquez opening himself up and shit, the more he's trying to walk down, he letting some of his technicalities go.
My lord.
Body work from Vasquez. Look at that uppercut, man. He got to be careful with that right uppercut from Espinoza, though. Oh, my goodness. Espinoza letting his hands go.
Work. Right, look at the feet work with it, though. He was giving him the business.
I think he might have hurt. He might have hurt. Vasquez hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Vasquez hurt, bro.
He opened himself up too much.
Big right hand to the body. That body shot hurt.
It's over with. Down.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Vasquez in trouble. Right hook upstairs. Espinoza letting his hands go. Vasquez is
what's
under
the point?
fire.
What's
looking to stop
what's
it.
The point of look?
Hobby Doc taking a long gander.
Yeah, it's over with.
I think he gonna make it. I think
there's
he's gonna
another
make
one.
No, it's over with.
Vasquez fighting back.
2-piece upstairs. God damn.
I don't know what he's fighting back with. That's nothing but heart.
Yeah, that body
6
shot
seconds
did
left.
him in. That body shot did him bad.
Oh my God.
See, Harvey should have been stopped that motherfucker.
Beautiful round, bro.
Beautiful round, bro.
I ain't gonna say that.
Espinoza pouring it on thick in round 4. 3 or 4, two straight wolf rounds, man. But Espinoza went ham in that 4th round.
See, he's squaring himself up. He's squaring himself up, and he put his motherfucking body there. If you right-handed, you right-handed, you naturally got your fucking kidney back, you know what I'm saying, to where you can't get touched. You should. But you squaring yourself up so much trying to walk him down and trying to win the real estate game, you open yourself up to get fucked up like that, goofy. Like, that's why you gotta always stay technically sound, man.
Damn. Hell of a round, Espinoza. That body work, though, bro.
Yeah.
And Vasquez did some great body work of his own.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Now Vasquez, mouse on the boat, well, under the left eye, no bloody nose. It's written all over his face now. He's lumped up pretty good.
I mean, he got out the round though.
Round 5,
he definitely.
And Espinoza can spell. He smells blood.
He defended himself good the last half of the last minute of that round though. I'll give him that. Because he was supposed to get up out of
facts
there.
ain't lying. This fight done beat all the card the whole weekend in a matter of 5 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, look, up until this point, FA and Bacoli had the best fight, but yeah, this one definitely
right.
Yeah,
and I knew that was gonna be the best fight of the weekend anyway.
I think they took it easy on each other though, because they both were from Africa.
Yeah, straight up. We want to
go another left hand upstairs from Vasquez.
I took FA by points, but I understand
it. They go a sneaky left uppercut from Espinoza.
Woo, woo. Oh my God.
Here comes Vasquez back upstairs. Left hook followed by the right hook, another left hook. That lands. Double uppercut from Espinoza. Both land. Back upstairs from Vasquez. That lands. Right uppercut from Espinoza. There's a right hook followed by a left hook from Espinoza. Now he's got his
chin, boy.
Up. Vasquez holding on while he fires the right hand. There's another left hand upstairs followed by the right. Everything landing. Boy, these niggas fighting.
They banging.
They banging. Oh shit.
Body shots, Lord.
They banging, but Vasquez definitely taking way more damage.
Move, Frozone. Woo, Lord. Oh, he might be finna go. This dude gotta go.
Yeah, Vasquez taking a lot more damage.
Oh, he finna go.
Oh,
Harvey looking to stop.
Oh, there go that right uppercut again. That right uppercut stuns him. Vasquez hurt again. Upstairs, Harvey Doc taking a long look.
You finna see. You finna see. Oh my God.
Boom, boom. Downstairs again. There go the right uppercut. Another one. Left hand.
Do work, Espinoza.
Espinoza.
Stop it. Just do work, bro. He looking at Harvey like,
oh my,
stop it. Get him out of there, man. Harvey
Doc don't want to stop it just yet. Vasquez showing heart of a lion, man. There's another right uppercut. The uppercut is Espinoza's favorite weapon right now, and he just throwing them.
You ain't lying, bro.
There's another uppercut. Yo,
hey, man.
Espinoza, you a dirty rascal, boy. Now it's just target practice.
Ooh.
Vasquez against the ropes is just target practice for Espinoza.
Bang, bang.
Boom.
Oh, my God.
There's a 3-punch combination, followed by the right uppercut.
That man survived again.
Oh, my goodness. The left hook lands on the jaw of Vasquez. Oh, my goodness. Boy, ain't nothing but heart keeping this nigga up right now.
You ain't lying,
Lord,
bro.
Have mercy, boy.
I was about to say, Harvey, stop this motherfucker, bro.
Man, Harvey Doc need to stop.
Man, did you see old boy just throw his hand there and look at him like, you ain't gonna stop this shit? He ain't threw back in about 20 punches.
That nigga. They gonna charge that nigga with attempted murder. You gonna let him go in there and die in that ring.
God
damn. Come on, Harvey. Where the hell is Punch at? Punch fell asleep.
God damn, bro. God damn. Come on, Frozone.
Hey,
you gonna be a hero.
I get somebody to get rid of this motherfucker in my chat? I need a wrench man to get rid of this motherfucker in my chat.
Got one of those straps. Get him up out of here.
Who that? Which one?
Get the shooting. The one that's advertising in here.
Yeah.
That should get your channel in trouble. Fuck that.
Let me equip some of my guys.
I got him up out of there.
Okay, my nigga.
Oh my God, already? Man, it's only the 6th round. Fuck.
Man, hey. Like facts say, man, this shit better than all them fights.
You ain't lying, bro.
All right, Vasquez.
Yeah, that's
don't want to neglect the body.
Motherfucker right here.
Look at that replay, bro. Boom, boom. He hitting this nigga with double uppercuts.
Now, this is what I was trying to explain. Y'all see how this man can fight while he walk, while his feet move? This is what I be talking about. Not that move, stop, swing, move, stop. This boy got
all boxing, man.
Move. He boxing, bro.
That's because he got that footwork. He know what he's doing.
Right. That's why I be trying to tell people.
Hey, it don't help that the nigga read.
If you can't throw a jab while your feet moving, then boy, you just a flat. You ain't no better than a flat-footed fighter.
Now go back and watch that Tank versus Lamont Roach fight and be like, now why he ain't doing none of the shit he usually do? What he usually be, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, why he ain't stepping on the gas? That's basically what you saying. A nigga stepping on the gas.
It don't hurt that he got the goddamn Dowsum arm reach, but
right.
He reaching, he touching him from across the ring.
Indeed. I mean, it's a perfect test for both of them. It's a perfect test for both fighters because a tall, lanky fighter, you want to put him with somebody short and stout to get up on him like a Nick Ball, and then for a short nigga, you want a tall, rangy fighter to test both of them. So it's a perfect fight for both. It's a perfect test for both of them.
This starting to look like their Ray Ford fight now.
Y'all like Ray Ford?
Yeah, I like Ray. It's the only loss he got on his resume. Him and Nick Ball, right?
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
And he really got jerked out of that.
I'm shocked Vasquez is really, really trying to find a way to still get to this boy.
Man, I can't believe he's still here.
For real.
Damn, they go left hand from Vasquez.
Damn, that be
Keep
right
fighting,
hand.
boy. Keep fighting.
Ooh.
Damn, they go a right uppercut. I mean, he eating them uppercuts, bro.
I'm very impressed how Espinoza knows to create his own space. Because yesterday I was yelling like a motherfucker. Take a half step back, motherfucker. Quit letting him lay on you. Shit.
You got to give him a ton of credit because he knows how he's using his height very well, and he knows how to fight tall.
Hell yeah.
And you gotta give Vasquez, you know what I'm saying, some flowers because you know he dinged up,
pure
he
heart.
bloody and shit. He's still walking Espinoza down. You know what I'm saying? He got some heart like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's still trying to walk him down.
Pure heart, man.
He's walking into some shit at the, you know, why he doing it, but he's still trying to walk a nigga down though.
Yeah.
And then in the meantime, he's still shooting the jab out there.
Yeah.
Espinoza still shooting the jab out there. When ain't shit going on, he's still popping the jab.
Right. Now he'd be
it's all Espinoza.
I like the way Espinoza turned. He got hip to what Vasquez was doing, waiting on that damn uppercut, so he started turning to a short uppercut instead of a long one.
Yeah.
Oh man, my Aussie family.
He a little too thirsty.
G'day, boys.
What's going
on?
Espinoza's just playing with his food now.
Yeah, he playing with his food, but at the same time, he's a little too thirsty for a KO.
In my opinion, Vasquez just got gifted a round. Like, he got that whole round to recover then, Vasquez. So
yeah, round 6, he took some time to kind of chill. DJ, what do you think about this fight? What do you think about this fight compared to the fights from this weekend?
Yeah.
I can't complain, Evie. I can't complain.
Absolutely.
And shout out Top Rank. There's no 7-Eleven girls that they hire.
Right.
For sure. All right, man. Round 7.
I'm miles in front of you boys, so I'm just trying to keep the secret of what's going on.
You got to pause it for it. You got to pause it, man, for about 30 seconds.
Where you at?
Or a minute.
I'm at 225.
Yeah, I'm 2 seconds in front.
Oh, I'm at 230.
I'm 2 seconds in front of you, DJ.
Oh,
yeah, I'm about 5 seconds behind you.
Everything's catching up then. I'm going to need to talk to you about something after this fight too, Heavy.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't get a chance to catch up with you yesterday.
Espinoza would be better off trying to get back to the Philly shell and just like, you know,
catching and shooting like he was.
Right.
Yeah.
Vasquez he's behind no matter what he behind, so he gonna be trying to be thirsty for his own, you know, KO or trying to catch back up. So he'd be better off catching, shooting, catching him, running into some shit.
I like Espinoza on the front foot.
I don't think Vasquez has got anything that's worrying Espinoza at all.
Right.
Oh my God, they got that uppercut, man.
But he's down on points.
Shooting that motherfucker.
He's down on points and he hurt. So like I say, Espinoza be better off just playing it cool and waiting for a KO.
Well, there you go now. It looked like he reverting to what you said.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, look at that uppercut, bro. Go. Oh, 3 uppercuts in a row. 4, 5. There's another uppercut. He's in the corner now, letting his hands go. Harvey Doc has seen old Frozone.
He needs some milk.
It was at this moment that he
has seen enough.
He fucked up.
Get him out of here. It's a wrap. Light him up.
Stick a fork in that cat. He done.
He's done. Yeah, show mighty. I tell you what, Vasquez is one tough son of a bitch.
He's the toughest son of a bitch.
I think they knew before they went into the fight what round they was going to end it in. Vasquez was like, man, y'all ain't stop this shit till he beat my ass. Harvey, I thought you said you got me.
Fuck them up, bro. I get it too. Dude got heart, bro.
For sure.
He got too much heart for his own good. I'm
glad Waldo in his damn corner. Yeah, he got his ass.
Facts, they getting smacked with that uppercut, bruh. That nigga threw about 100 uppercuts this fight.
Yeah, he did.
For sure.
All sorts of them. Short.
I don't
long,
understand
medium.
why I don't understand why Vasquez team relied on the ref to stop it. I mean, that towel could have got thrown 2 rounds ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He was too thirsty for it. Like I was saying, he was a little too thirsty for it. He was chasing it down. And you chasing a short motherfucker, you already throwing down, and you trying to throw uppercuts at somebody that's ducking and dipping. So
I don't think his corner was ever going to throw the towel in. But for Javi Doc,
let him go out and die on that.
I think for Javi Doc, and I could see it, Vasquez just looked so game. He looked so game. Yeah, and then he would try and make some comebacks.
It was always at the end of the round where it looked like dude was fading, and then he make it out.
Well, Harvey warned him after round 4 and says, I can't let you take too much more of this punishment. I need to see something. And then he got round 5 off. He got a bit of a breather. And then I guess Espinosa was sick of playing with his food. So
he said, man, I thought you told me around 4 you had me, man. You let my ass get beat for 2 more rounds. Damn, Harvey.
I absolutely outstanding job. Rafael Espinosa improves to 27-0 with 23 big wins by knockout. WBO featherweight champion, man. Great performance, bro. Great performance. But it makes me, again, it's like front door, man. Shout out round 1. I feel like you need to move up too, bro. You 6'1" at 126.
Man, he looked like a Formula 1 driver, man. He don't even look like no damn champion, bro.
Don't he, bro? Don't he? Oh, no. He do look like one of them motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That nigga haircut is the shape of the helmet.
Man, came out here and beat ass. Belt that ass, boy.
Formula 1 helmet haircut.
Don't let him hear you say that.
Oh, man.
What's his record? I didn't even catch it.
27-0, 23 knockouts now.
Okay, man.
Facts.
Shit, it's about time to put him in there with the big dogs then.
Shout out to everybody watching, man. Make sure you smash that like button. Hit that subscription button. Come join the conversation. Get in the comments, man. If you on Twitter or X, make sure you subscribe to the channels on YouTube, man. My man is screaming the X, but we would love for y'all to join the conversation and holler at us on YouTube. Subscribe to the channels, man. That's Slick 50 TV, GMT Sports, Heavy Bag TV, Punch Talk, and Sean Hold the Phone. Holler at us, man. All right, that was the co-main event. Espinosa Vasquez, man, barn burner. I truly, thoroughly, and when I say thoroughly, I mean thoroughly enjoyed that one. That kind of woke me up from the weekend. I think I've been a narcoleptic, right? I've been in a semi-coma over these bullshit fights over the weekend. So this one most definitely got the juices flowing. Co-main event coming up next, the main event, your boy, the Japanese star, man, Naoya Inoue. Ramon Cardenas is going down.
Do we? I ain't got my sound on. Do we know English?
I'm checking now. I think he do, because he talking to this nigga in English without no translator.
No, I put it back on mute because he was talking in Spanish and I couldn't understand the goddamn thing he was saying. So.
Oh yeah, he talking Spanish. Oh, you see?
But hold on. So he Chinese. I mean, why he got a Chinese nigga behind him though? It's a Chinese nigga. It was a Chinese nigga behind the.
That's a trainer.
This motherfucker Spanish with a Chinese trainer.
Melting pot, baby. You see Shushu in the audience with the chopper.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna chop his ass down. I'm gonna chop his ass down.
So that's next. That's next. Him and Espinosa next.
I don't know. I hope so. Shit. Let Shushu get a title shot.
Right, because they ain't about to just put him in there with Inoue just yet. So who they gonna make him go through first?
I'm gonna tell you one thing though, man. Espinosa just gonna be a tough task for anybody at 26, bro. Look how tall this nigga is over to everything.
I mean,
the tallest nigga in the ring right now.
I mean, if he 27-0, I don't expect him being at 126 too much longer. I mean, eventually he got to move up in weight. Motherfucker can't stay at 126 forever. If he 27-0, like he got to be ready to move up to 130 about soon.
Yeah, I'm not so convinced yet, Heavy. I reckon that Espinosa gave away a lot of times, gave away his height.
Yeah, he did. Hey, I missed that Emiliano fight, man. Shit, got the knockout too. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. But you absolutely right, DJ. But I think those was in spots where he felt like he was in control, right? He started out fighting tall, using the jab, fighting behind the jab. But I think when he felt like he kind of had Vasquez's number and he figured it out, that's when he didn't mind giving up his height. At least that's how I saw it.
Did you hear that he called out Inoue?
Who? Oh, did he?
Yep.
Well, good. Good.
I don't think Inoue gonna fight that tall motherfucker.
Hell no.
Well, he's gonna be waiting a while, Slick, because Inoue's next fight is already done.
He's fighting Eddie Hearnboy next. That Abdulaev guy.
Yeah.
Back in Japan.
That's not an important fight at all. But it is.
They say he's been ducking the boy though.
How?
I don't know. That's the narrative.
That Inoue just beat, right? Inoue just beat. Had beat the nigga that's with Eddie.
I know.
Beat the guy who beat you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a duck. When Eddie first
that's sort of kind of
like you tripping, bro.
But that's sort of kind of like Richardson Hitchens now. He beat Paro, but everybody wanted that Matias fight. They felt like he ducked Matias because he could have got that Matias fight before he signed on to fight Puyo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but just because he beat Paro, well, I still wanted to see that nigga versus Matias. Right? Or am I tripping?
No, I think you heard me right. Like, I'm eating too. My bad. But
no, it's the same scenario.
During the time he chose to fight, like old boy that he just beat, he fought him because he beat him. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So why would I go back and fight you first instead of beating him? When this was during time when Eddie was calling him a duck, and I'm like, you can't call him a duck for that. If your guy just got beat by that dude, that he finna fight. You know what I'm saying?
The very last dude he fought?
Yeah, but it was the last dude he fought.
No, the last dude he fought was another nigga that had just fought like 6 Japanese niggas. But he wasn't
it was the one. It was that I know his name. Hold on.
Yeah, he just fought a nigga that had like
the last belt he got or something like that.
Okay, that wasn't his last fight.
Well, it might have been the last fight, but it was during that time when Eddie was calling him a duck. He was like, he won't fight my guy, but he gonna go fight him. And I'm like, dude,
wasn't Doheny, was it?
Yeah, I think it was. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, how the fuck? I'm like, how the fuck you gonna call him a duck? And he just beat your guy. He just beat your guy. Of course, I'm gonna want to fight the guy. Now, if your guy would have beat him, I'd be fighting him.
I'd really love to see him
for a long time.
I'd love to see him give Sam Goodman his shot. I know Sam fucked that up, but
not once, twice.
Yeah. Slow learner.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, throwing straight facts. You right, man. They I mean, to me, them super tall niggas like that is, I ain't gonna say, because I don't like calling people weight bullies. Me personally, I feel like if you can make the weight, you can make the weight. But it sucks being that tall in the weight division where, you know, the average height is like fucking 5'6".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you in the weight division where you come in with a tremendous advantage, man. And
no, it's not always to their advantage because they got the little motherfuckers that get up under them, and you know, so if they can't stay at range, then it's not to their advantage.
But how often is that? You're gonna have some good little niggas that can get up under you, work and make it look good. But how often is that? Most of the time, the taller fighter's gonna have the good advantage.
I feel that. He also got people like Navarrete in his, like, that's a potential fight for him next. Navarrete, ain't that much shorter than him and got fucking bricks for hands. His fucking hands the size of the motherfucking head. So, you know, be as tall
Navarrete
as
ain't
you want.
nowhere near 6 feet tall, bro.
No, I'm not saying he ain't 6 feet. I said he ain't that much shorter. I said he ain't that much shorter than 6 foot. But at the same time, that motherfucking all that height ain't gonna help when you got a motherfucker like Navarrete that's able to land a fucking hand on that head.
Some dudes have just got a genetic tapeworm that just doesn't allow them to put on weight.
Yeah, some bean poles out there. They be bean poles, but I still think they do a lot to make that weight too, bro. Cause man, that's a hell of a frame for 126, bro. 6'1" at 126 pounds. Like
Yeah,
you're
that's cheating.
literally skin and bone.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Like Fundora, bro, you 6'6" at 154 pounds.
Right. I wonder what they walk around weight is, because ain't no way, you nowhere near that. You gotta
But look
be
at
in the
his sister. That's a genetic thing, I
161.
reckon, heavy. Because look at his sister. His sister's no different.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like
Anything
5'11".
look, anything more than a
Gabriella.
30-pound weight cut ain't healthy. So I wonder how much they walk around weight is.
Hey,
Like at
hey,
6'1", that's crazy.
before the main event starts, I just want to say, guys, can somebody please tell his tall motherfucking ass to move up? Like, who's he gonna fight next? Nick Ball? That don't look like a fucking. Cause Nick Ball is tiny, bro. Imagine he fights Nick Ball. He is. Oh man,
Nick down there with
6'1".
Tank, bro. Nick like
Yeah,
5'4", bro.
Yeah, bro, he's tiny, bro.
Round
And
one.
like, I want him to go up to fight Navarrete. That's gonna be a better fight.
Round one, if you are slick, Nick Ball weighs 170 pounds.
Fucking right. That motherfucker do not look no goddamn 126. I don't give a fuck nobody say that little motherfucker
Man,
big,
I
bro.
just want Navarrete's tall
Hold
ass
on, I'll
to
be
move
right
up.
back, Slick.
All right. Nick Ball do look
He
big, bro.
he needs to move his tall ass
How
up,
you
man.
126 and got rolls in your neck, bro? Like, ain't
Bro.
no way, bro. Ain't no way,
Oh,
bro.
God.
Nick Ball big, bro. I think they be lying for him, bro. They capping. Yeah, that's definitely hard to believe. Or TV just making them look that goddamn big. One of the
I'm gonna
two.
need Inoue to move up after this fight. I want him to go fight Nick Ball, or fight someone up at one. Espinoza maybe. If Espinoza's tall ass ain't moving up, I guess.
I mean, you know
Why
what
is
he
that?
trying.
Shit, I was hoping Fundora moved his ass to 160 fight. Hamza to move to 168. Shit.
I mean, you know these cats be
Man,
doing a
but
lot of posturing and shit. They trying to fight for,
Yeah.
they
They division. They want to dominate that division
yeah,
and type
yeah,
move on because that's where the money at, or
yeah.
this is the
And Fundora
easiest
know better
road.
than to
And
move up because he gonna have to, fight some names that he don't want to fight right now. So
yeah,
he'll fight them
yeah.
when it's safe to that when he can move through the division safely and
There you go. Everybody want that road map.
yeah.
Everybody want that road
Watch
map.
them all go. As soon as Janabek goes, they'll be lining up to go to 160.
They're gonna be leaving, right? You heard me? We like,
Uh-huh.
fuck that. Time to go. And this shit.
So Inoue said if Nakatani win 2 more fights, he'll fight him.
Man, 2 more fights. Inoue should move up for the next fight. Like,
And 2
yeah,
more
I
fights
want him
anyway,
to
be
fight.
fucking 35, bro. We don't want to see that shit then.
Yeah, he'll probably be at 126 fighting Nick Bol or Espinoza by then.
Motherfuckers always got some old goofy ass stipulations, man.
Wait, because that dude is at 118, huh?
Mm-hmm. He's a weight class below him.
Well, that would be a good fight, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Salute, Punch. Haven't
What up,
got to
DJ?
say anything, do you? What'd you do? Just have a bit of a snooze on the lounge?
No, I was on the phone.
I was going to say you wouldn't have been able to sleep through that last fight.
Oh, no,
I
I was
know
aware.
we was asking you who you I was asking who you think is gonna win between Inoue and who did I say Slick?
Punch
I was
took a
asking all
nap.
three of
What
y'all.
happened?
I asked all three of y'all. He was the only one that didn't answer. I
No,
said
I
who
had a
win.
phone call, but I didn't even hear the question. What's
It was
going on?
I know. We figured you was away. It was Inoue and who did I ask again? Slick. I
I
asked
don't remember
everybody who.
what I don't
Damn, I
remember
forgot who it
what
was.
you was
I
talking
asked
about.
who would win between Inoue and Shushu. Who y'all think gonna win between Inoue and Shushu?
I had the
You
motherfucker.
Right
already gave
now,
your
right,
answer.
if they was to fight like right now, or
Yeah.
I would think Inoue would beat him.
Inoue, you got Inoue.
That'd be a tough fight.
It would be a
probably
hard
lean.
fight for Shushu, but I would go.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go in there blind against this Japanese motherfucker no more, man. Like the dude got top notch skills, bro. I did that against Fulton. I gave him no chance against Fulton. Fulton was gonna beat his ass. He came out there and obliterated that nigga. So listen, that caught my attention. So I ain't going against Inoue no more, bro. He's top notch, bro. So Shushu ain't even fought no world champion yet, man. I seen Inoue knock out 5 of them. So until Shushu knock out a world champion or 2, bro, I gotta give it to Naoya.
I reckon Inoue's got Inoue's got that same trait in him that Bud's got. Like when someone touches him and he doesn't like it, he hits that. Well, I'm about to get violent on you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I ain't betting against this motherfucker no more. He showed me too much. But I listen, I don't think he's the best fighter in the world, but he's definitely top 5.
I'll give you that.
Oh man, he's like right now, him and Bud are like in Usyk.
No, yeah, all he just said was spot on though. That was spot on.
Heavy, can you clear something up before this fight starts? Like, I just got to know.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
Why was it even necessary for you to double down, not the day after, even before you went to bed? You had to double down on being Mr. Right. I told you. Did you see the clip up on his
Hey, we watched your video yesterday on doing my live, bro. I said, no, this motherfucker
all my boys were laughing at me.
You did. Even my boy DJ Slick. He gave me the whole list out.
Goddamn right.
On the island. I even got a video talking about it 3 months ago.
Yeah, man. I had to get that off, man.
He didn't even go to bed, bro. He couldn't wait to get off that motherfucker. Like,
yeah, man. Now, bro. Yeah, man. You know when you this right, you feel me, and you putting out 90%. You sometimes you got to pat yourself on the back, man. That's all.
And then he gonna say, yeah. And on top of that, I think I only got 2 fights wrong in the last 3 years. Like, come on,
bro. Mark had to remind me. Yeah, I think you did pick Tim Zoo.
Hold on, versus who?
Both
versus Bakram.
Fundora.
Oh
Man, he should have won that fucking fight.
I think he really would have won the Fundora fight if he don't get cut.
Yeah, man. If he don't get cut,
he was
Fundora
he was fucking Fundora up.
Yeah, he was fucking the shit out that nose, bro.
But at the same time, just because it could have been like a Broner situation. Just because you knock a motherfucker out, knock a nigga tooth out, don't mean you gonna finish him off.
Didn't you pick Bivol in the first
one? Start off good.
Too heavy.
What you say, DJ?
Yeah.
Didn't you pick Bivol in the first one?
No, I picked Better BF. For the first one. Picked Bevel for the second one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I remember that because he was going back and forth about
Yeah, we was going at it.
But speaking of that Tim Zoo fight though, how y'all feel about Bakram though? Like I feel like he won the
None of us seen that shit coming. So
man,
Bakram is problem spelled backwards, bro.
Yeah, ain't nobody real, bro. Since that. So yeah,
I feel like he a problem in that division.
Yeah, he look like he ain't no joke.
Yeah.
Well,
and he did it effortlessly because my fault.
He's on no one's lips at 154.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Bakram? Hell no. Oh no. He's on Virgil's lips.
Virgil called him out. Yeah,
Virgil's a fucking. Hey, I'm a Virgil fan now, bro.
After that Virgil performance, I'm a Virgil fan now too. Real talk.
That's the Vato in
and
that,
the
man.
fact that he called that he wants a part of Bakram because they supposed to be going into negotiations.
Man, I still got Bakram in that. I mean, heart and all, I'll give it to him.
Oh yeah, I would take Bakram.
I'm not going against Bakram.
Yeah, I take Bakram. I ain't gonna cap.
It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
That Virgil fight.
We seen Virgil on the floor before, and if Bakram catching, bro, Virgil gonna be on the floor.
Oh man,
that's goddamn Russians do not be fucking playing, bro.
That will be a good fight.
If
Shut up, I'm throwing
it
straight
fucking
facts.
comes to
Say Virgil
fruition.
can't fuck with Bakram.
If it comes to fruition, I don't want them playing on my emotions. I want that fight to actually fucking happen. If they
So
actually
hold on, nobody's
Bakram.
giving Virgil a shot versus Bakram.
Oh, he got a
I
shot.
reckon they'll wait
Yeah,
him
he got a
out
shot.
heavy.
He definitely got a
because
shot.
That's a tough. That's a
Yeah, he
big.
got a
That's
shot.
that's
Virgil
that's some
cracked,
shit,
but
bro.
I mean,
there's no planet,
to be
there's no
fair,
planet
none
that
of us.
Bakram doesn't end up at 160.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, none of us have seen more than like 5-6 fights of Bakram. Let's be fair. Let's be honest. So it's
Shit,
like
I
none
ain't
of
even
us.
seen that many, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
seen
I'm about to say.
3.
So none of us really know what he looks like going into deep water. So if they go to deep waters, who knows what that looks like? But if we just going off of
You took the
short
words out of my
sample
mouth.
size that we
Shover say,
got,
I know how Virgil fight.
yeah,
And
that's
that
what I'm
fight
saying.
right there, that's a barn burner. They gonna be banging,
so
bro.
that's what I'm getting at. The short sample size we got off Bakram and what we know from Virgil. If it don't go to distance, I got Bakram in the shootout.
I think Bakram hit harder though.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. So if Virgil can't find a way to stretch that out, then I got Bakram in the shootout. It ain't gonna be close. He gonna embarrass him like he did Tim Tszyu.
Gonna be a good ass fucking fight.
And that was prime Tim Tszyu too. That was Tim Tszyu when he was surging like, we thought that he was really going like fuck the whole injury, the whole cut, because he went into that, it was a couple times in the fight where he did stop and like, touch the glove on his head and shit. He was just trying to make sure he wasn't still bleeding.
He was shell shocked a little bit.
Yeah, he's still shell shocked, right? Exactly. But at the same time, it's like that's still prime Tim Tszyu. He didn't take much damage other than that cut. So yeah, that he put that boy to bed.
Yeah.
Well, Mel Charlo was supposed to fight him. Bakram was his mandatory in 2022.
Yeah, his ass knew
Yeah,
better
that's
than
how
to
he
do
got a
that.
title. When he dropped the belts, he fought for the vacant IBF and picked it up. That's the very first fight I saw from him, and then I seen him defend, and then the Tim Tszyu fight. Round
Tim's
1
just silly. Tim's silly enough to go and try and get his get back.
Handing out some wrenches, TL, so niggas can get them spammers up out of there.
They got wrenches, bro.
Yeah, I got old mate out of here as well.
I ain't got no wrenches.
I don't always be
my bad, bro.
I
can't believe you ain't.
I'm so used to that idiot from Slick's channel, whether it's AI or whatever the deal is, man, they always seem to find us.
Man,
Slick
Slick always
ain't that the truth, DJ. No matter where we go, that motherfucker show up, bro.
Yeah. Sean, let me ask you this question. Do you reckon Tim is silly enough to go and try and get his get back against Bakram?
He better stay far away from Bakram. Real talk.
You asking me?
Yeah, he said you, Sean.
He said what was the question?
Do you think that Tim is brave enough or silly enough to go and try and get his get back against Bakram?
I wouldn't say silly enough because he got the heart of a, who his daddy is, so he always gonna have that heart in him, that Zoo heart. I wouldn't call it silly, but eventually he gonna have to get a couple fights in between. I wouldn't go right back to that. I wouldn't go right back to that one.
So this is what I've said, Sean. If you haven't heard me say it, say that I'm not inconsistent because Tim Tszyu's an Aussie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the idea that people get to skip the line, right?
Right.
So all I've said is that, look, whether there was a rematch clause or not, we won't ever see that contract with
between
Fondora,
who?
Right?
Between who?
Between Tim and Fondora.
Okay.
But I would reasonably expect any other fighter, after getting beat twice in a row, that they work their way back up the line before they get a title shot.
Right. Right.
If there was a rematch clause, I reckon strategically, it's better for Fondora to get Tim now than in 4 fights' time.
Right. No, I feel that because if there's a rematch clause, fuck what the pecking order is and all of that, and getting knocked back down. There's a contract in place. So yeah, I should be able to not skip the line, but I should have my rematch.
I agree with you though, DJ, for sure. This would be the perfect time to get him because he's still only 1 fight removed from the Bakram knockout and of course the Fondora loss. So
yeah.
The
Fondora loss is a loss. It was heartbreaking to everybody. Even if you a Tim hater, it's like you don't want nobody. Even if you a Tim hater, you don't want to. You wouldn't want to beat him like that.
Oh, I was
Man,
intimidator.
at his
I
best.
laughed. I laughed like a motherfucker the whole fight. I rubbed it in both their fucking faces heavily because
You ain't
dad's
had
in
to
the
rub it
group
in his
chat.
face. He had too
Dad's in
much
the
blood
group
in his
chat
face
telling me
already.
what Tim Zoo was going. They said Tim Zoo whoop Crawford's ass. Nigga, nigga, you know that pisses me off. You know me, Sean. You know Crawford's my nigga. You know I
No,
stand 10 toes down. So we is going at it. Now listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna say the same thing I said on my last lap. Listen, I really do like Tim Zoo. I only rubbed it in their faces like that because they was talking that delusional bullshit. But in reality, I rock with all Tims, bro. You know what I mean? That's my fucking name, bro. So I support
right.
every Tim on the planet, nigga, for sure.
I mean,
to be honest,
gotta.
Sean, Tim probably won more US fans in that loss to Fondora than what he would have got if he had just washed Fondora.
That he won, right? No, straight up. Because again, I went into the he right, because I went into the fight not hating Tim Tszyu, but it was just like I don't really care if he win. You know what I'm saying? I was on some shit like that. Like I don't really care if he win because he, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that I don't want to see. It's not that I didn't want to see him do good because we all love Tim Tszyu. We all love we all love Costa. We all like Tim, but it was just like you
Have you
don't
been
possess
watching
the
his brother,
same
Sean?
skills. He don't possess the same skills as his dad. And I
Oh,
wouldn't even
hell
say
no.
I wouldn't no. Time out. Time out. Let me
Hell
finish.
no.
Let me finish what I was about to say. I wouldn't even because this is what I was about to say. I wouldn't even so much as say skills because I would more so want to say hunger because his dad didn't grow up like Tim did. You know what I'm saying? His dad had to work to get the bag that Tim grew up living with. So it's like he don't got the same hunger as his dad. So that's naturally gonna make his dad a little bit more resilient, a little bit more athletic, just a little bit more feistier. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even say it's skills. It would be more so the hunger that's driving his dad to just push it a little bit, to push it into a sixth and seventh gear than he would have. But you know, it's not. So again, I'm not against Tim in any way. It's just in the heat of battle when it's your fighter against or the fighter that you like versus, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is. So going into the fight again, I'm like, I don't really care if he wins because I don't want to see him fight. I don't want to see him fight Bud right now. I don't want to see Bud get tripped up by this. But so that was more so the thing. But at the end of the day, he do deserve his fair shot because he done put in work.
For sure.
He done put in his motherfucking
I tell you what, man. Your boy loves Tim. Al Heyman, he loved him. And because Tim saved that card, because Tim waited in line behind Charlo so long and chased him in the fashion that he did, and he saved that card, Tim getting all the title shots a nigga could ever ask for.
And he was humble about it. He wasn't
Tim
loud.
So many goddamn title shots. Tim getting all like when it's all said and done, he can't complain about shit because you've had every opportunity to be a world champion and consistently.
He was real humble about it. He wasn't loud. He wasn't going to YouTube, petitioning for it and all that shit. He stayed, he stayed down until he came up.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. Anyway, in the building.
I didn't think I would be as excited for this fight as I am right now. I'm genuinely excited, bro.
Yeah, anyway, in the building. Look at all the belts.
Like I'm a little bit pumped up right now. This is crazy.
Slick, heavy. I want an apology.
About 4?
Well, it's both your influence that made me buy this fight at $50 Australian. So
damn, word.
This fight's on sale in Australia?
Yeah, $50.
Free here, bro.
Oh shit. Yeah, this shit on ESPN here. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Hey, they said this fight wasn't selling, but this motherfucker is jam packed. Now, last night, that motherfucker was Playboy naked. I'm trying to tell you, it was probably about as many people on this call as it was in the goddamn arena last night.
I don't know. I heard this joint wasn't selling like that, man. This might be a bunch of comp tickets.
Man, ain't no way they comp this many goddamn tickets. That bitch sold out, look like.
This ref,
it's an empty spot.
This ref cannot help himself.
What's his name?
He wants to stand basically on their toes the whole fight.
Yeah,
I hope he's been tapped on the shoulder. I don't want to see that shit again.
Well, word, DJ. For sure. This shit do look like it's sold out though.
I mean,
our boy RC in the building out there somewhere.
Slick, tell me I'm wrong that you're not fingering Samson in any lineup. Yep.
Hey,
right.
Hey, yo, Slick and Heavy.
You know who he is.
Yo.
You know, I know Punch is gonna be there in September in Vegas, right?
Yeah, and that shit gonna be on a Friday.
I'm gonna be there in September.
I know.
Something else
We
going
all
on
gonna
Saturday.
be there, live in the flesh, bro. I can't wait to see.
Oh yeah, I'm glad y'all told me. I'm glad y'all told me. I'm trying to get there.
I'm in Vegas come September. I am in Vegas.
September, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm at RC House eating red beans and rice.
Heavy,
And
you're
that's
going to
be
start
the
to
first
lose.
TKO fight.
Heavy, you're about to
Y'all
start to
trip off
lose sleep, I reckon. Getting excited for your hometown fights. You got Abdullah there, and
oh man, it's
catching up. You're
it's gonna
catching
be a
up with the
movie
insider
again, man.
too, aren't you?
Absolutely,
Man,
I can't wait, man. It feel like November was just here, and I had just did it, man. So for it to be right around the corner again, man, I'm excited, bro. And it's gonna be even sweeter because RC will be here too. So it's gonna be dope.
Hell yeah.
Where RC from? Ain't he in Texas?
He in Vegas. Matter of fact, he's at this fight right now.
Oh, okay. That's why he had to hang up. Okay, got you.
Yeah, RC's at this fight right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, he watching the monster in person right now.
Y'all hit that like button for your boys, man.
RC here,
hit the
boy.
subscribe button. Gene said,
"Hey, yo, there's a lot of Japanese niggas in the building."
Oh, straight facts, you gonna be in Vegas too, bro? Man, oh man, that's what's up, bro.
We're all linking
Got
up.
the link.
Bro. We're all linking up.
Got the link. Hey, I'm definitely gonna be there.
I'm there for sure.
Slick, I had to hit the dislike on the way through the front door here on Heavy's channel because I just can't condone that video that he made there, getting after all of it.
All right, here we go. Ref has given the instructions. Inoue's ready. Cardenas is ready.
25 straight title fights for Inoue. That's pretty impressive.
Round one. Let's get it. All right. Inoue in the white trunks. Cardenas in the black and white. Inoue kind of with that high guard. Center of the ring. Keeping his dukes up.
Are you dropping them hands, though?
Cardenas trying to work the jab out. Filling each other out.
You know what I notice about people who fight Inoue is that most of these motherfuckers, I don't think they confident in being in the ring with this nigga, bro.
There's a crispy jab from Inoue. Ooh, there's a double jab followed by a left and right hook from Inoue.
Bro. Like, this nigga looks nervous already.
He looked like he wants to be defensively responsible for sure.
I feel like Inoue never really gets going until someone hits him hard.
Yeah, sometimes that's what it takes for some of the greats. Take for somebody to wake you up.
Cardenas. Double that jab up because you got to get him to walk into a hook.
It's overhand right.
Bud said, I just want to fight. You know what I'm saying? But if you try to go to knock me out, I'm definitely going to knock you the fuck out. He just be trying to go in there and coast. So he plays up and down to competition, but not in the way of T.O. T.O. will go out there and lose the fucking competition playing down.
Stiff jab from Inoue, followed by the right hand. Cardenas doing a good job keeping that guard up. Yeah, everything he's catching everything on the muffs.
Way too tight.
Stab jab downstairs from Inoue. That lands.
He got to loosen up, Cardenas.
Yeah, he way too tight. And if he don't keep a double jab out there, make him walk to that hook.
Loosen up, bro.
He'll walk into it.
Right hand. Yep. This nigga just said it. That right. He's Inoue looking to cock. Watch that right hand, bro.
You turn him early, Slick. That'll make you happy.
Hell yeah. He's trying to take that right hand away from him.
Inoue working the jab beautifully, man.
He is.
He got a
right through the guard,
faster jab. But he's a lot looser than
and he's using real good hair movement, bro. It's kind of crazy. Like this, I know this dude was this sharp.
Yeah, he's sharp, bro. He's a sharp kid, but he got his faults too. Like he drops his hands a lot. And he has plenty of openings to get to. Just don't, like you said earlier, it's a bit of intimidation there. A bit of when he fought,
like everybody
Neri not scared of nobody, bro. He go balls to the wall. That's how he got his knockdown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wasn't tripping off. He made him fight.
Like
That's
these
how you gotta
motherfuckers,
beat him.
these motherfuckers don't believe they belong in the ring with the guy. Like, if you like that, why you fighting him?
All right. You gotta make Inoue get into a fight.
Well, I like that Cardenas is on the front foot.
Oh.
I don't know if that's gonna work out for him, but he wanted to kind of press him.
He wound up like this. He's so bunched up, like
he's like super
like he
tight,
bracing
bro.
for impact. You know what I'm saying? Like he wound way too tight.
Gotta relax.
Gotta loosen up a bit. Is that Diaz in this corner? Who is that?
I think he tried to start out loose, but then Inoue started pumping that jab in his eye.
And letting that
that's what he need to do. He need double or triple that bitch up. That's what Cardenas need to do.
Well, that's most definitely an Inoue round for round one.
Yeah, 100%.
Beautiful jab work. He was able to sneak a couple of overhand rights in there and the left hook. Put a couple of combinations together really good in that first round. Cardenas, like you say, man, a little bit uptight. Then he kind of got stuck on the high guard, put the earmuffs on. I think that hand speed, and I'm going to continuously say this about Inoue, the hand speed is so fucking crazy. It's blinding, bro. And it's going to make you stay in certain defensive postures because he's so fast.
Yeah.
Lightning fast,
he's
bro.
He's tit for tat, though.
And he's accurate, too. Like, I was loving the way he was jabbing between the guard, bro. That was lovely.
He used the line shit up like they're showing in that, like they showed in the replay. But if he triple that jab up, bro, you create your own fucking openings.
Well, they just showed the boom boom.
Like,
damn, look at that, man. That's just hand speed, bro.
Like what?
That's just blinding hand speed.
I'm
he got that right hand in there.
There it is. See, there you right. Throw more than one punch, Cardenas. That's all you got to do, bro. You got to make him fight you. Don't let
but
him
when he throws more than one punch, he's worried about that counter left hand. Watch the counter left hand of Inoue.
When I'm saying this is the only way you beat it Inoue, though. You sit there and keep your guard. He's gonna peck at you.
Yeah, he's
gonna have to take that wrist throwing 1 and 2s and
just like what he's doing right now.
Yeah, but you gotta force a fight. That's like I said. That's how Louis Nuri got his knockdown.
There you go.
Inoue felt like he had to fight him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And listen, you in there for undisputed, bro.
You in there for
right.
You fight this motherfucker,
bro. Fight, bro.
Yeah. All he doing is pecking at your ass, going around the guard, pulling your guard down.
There you go, Cardenas. There you go. Put some punches together. Cardenas with a little bit of offense here. Got 3 punches off.
Oh, he's stinging him with that jab.
Good body shot by
3 nice 1-2 from Inoue.
Nice.
And he got them thudding shots.
Oh
my goodness.
Jesus.
Oh, he felt that one.
He felt that. That was vicious right. Like, bro, you gotta keep your left hand up, brother.
Inoue bleeding, damn.
Yeah, or he's got a scratch under his eye or something.
Like, damn.
I think that was that right hand from Cardenas. There go another one. Oh, he just
another right hand.
That's
nice.
There it is.
That woke Inoue up, bro. Maybe you don't want to do that.
He doing a good job with that counter left.
Don't wait on him. You hit him with that right hand. There you go. Got a good body shot. You got this kid open now. There you go.
All right.
Now open up.
Cardenas pumping a jab of his own.
All right. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, he had him froze. You could have. Good body work. Good body work, Cardenas. Had him froze, boy. You could have did some more work.
That's why I said don't stop. That's why I said don't stop. Work his ass. Now you letting him work back in. Damn, Cardenas.
Anyway, his nose is bleeding.
Yep. Oh, that ain't shit.
Oh!
Whoa! Shit, wait till you see it, nigga.
Hold up.
Oh.
Bam. Oh my God.
Oh shit.
The left hand.
Oh,
the left hand from
Cardenas. Oh shit.
What I tell you? You gotta make him feel like
Put
he in a fight.
Put him down, bro. What the fuck?
You gotta make him fight
the
you,
left
bro.
hand from Cardenas.
Wow.
Oh,
you gotta make him fight you, bro. I told you.
We get to see Inoue go down again. This is the second time in his career.
It's 4 baby.
He made him feel like he had to fight him. He made him feel like he had to get his get back.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That's the way you beat him, bro.
Man, the crowd is like, what?
Yeah. That's the only way you beat a kid like this. He drop his hands a lot. So when he come in, he abandoned all defense, bro. So you got to make him fight you.
Gosh, yo,
hey, yo, what is it about when niggas who fight overseas all the time come to America, bro?
Well, Louis Neary is the one who gave the blueprint. That's where I figured it out at. Louis
not
Neary
over
put him in a
yet,
predicament of a fight. And then how he got that knockdown, he dropped his hands trying to get his cookies back.
Normally that sort of stuff will wake the monster in Inoue.
Down. Oh shit, bro.
Well, in this case, he didn't get a chance to get back up to get his cookies back.
Right on the button, bro.
Round 2.
Sat his ass down like he sat straight on his ass.
Oh, that tends to piss off. Let's say Inoue one of them niggas who get knocked down and then really turn it up. So let's see what happens
ass now. First.
Holy shit.
All right. Could he clear the cobwebs fast enough? Cardenas need to come with a barrage right now.
Like you should really stay on top
of
him.
This ref pissing me the fuck off, bro.
Opening up now.
Oh, I told you, Slick.
Move, motherfucker.
Get out of the game,
they understand
Don't
you.
just
Move.
stand there.
God damn, you trying to fucking
clash of
buy
heads.
time, bro.
Clash your heads.
But you ain't got to say it 10 times to him over and over again. They understood the first time. He gonna stand there. Your ass out the way.
Hard right hand from the gate. Here we go. He done woke up the monster.
And we've seen how he responded from getting put down before.
Gotta make him fight, man. Cardenas, you know, don't lay back.
That
jab up. You can't do
Cardenas
one jab.
is doing though. Like he's being extremely defensively responsible, and he's being patient. He's being patient.
Yeah, you could be. Sometimes you can be over defensive responsible. You gotta mix that shit up. He betting on one jab.
Ooh, he trying to kill that nigga with that left hook. They both wolf with left hooks.
I see what you're doing, anyway. Don't fall for the okie doke, bro. He is not trying to hit you upstairs.
And you ain't been a little bit more cautious.
Yeah, he's starting to box a lot more now.
Yeah,
he boxing, but he overshooting on purpose.
He ain't putting those 3, 4, 5 punch combinations together. Where they go? Them shits just disappeared. They go a nice job.
You better watch that fucking right hand, Cardenas. He overshooting on purpose, bro. Don't you walk? Think you walk through something?
Yeah,
you gonna walk right into that motherfucker. He's shooting that bitch right at the top of his forehead on purpose, bro. As soon as he walk past, he'll catch that motherfucker. Ooh, nice left hook. I think
that left hand of Cardenas got some stank on it.
Ooh, told you, there go that right hand. I told your dumb ass. I told your dumb ass.
Oh,
damn,
Bop.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
that's what the whole was setting your ass up. Do not fall for it.
Oh, he catch me with that right hand.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
That was a straight ploy, bro.
Oh,
that
Inoue
man
want
up
to
for
fight.
that right hand,
Cardenas
bro.
wants to fight. Big right hand from
no.
Oh my goodness.
Back up,
man.
Oh,
there you go. Make it out the round,
good
motherfucker.
shit,
I told you what I tell you. What
Oh.
I tell y'all ass. Told you that's what he was doing. Soon as he walked through
right here from Cardenas. They fighting.
Yo,
They
good
fighting.
fucking
Mama,
round.
they fighting.
Did you
This
see
motherfucker
it?
way
Right
more
when he thought he
competitive than I
walked through
thought.
that jab. Right when he thought he walked through that
They
jab, what did he
fighting.
get hit with? A big ass right hand. I told you. That's all
Way
set
more
up, man.
competitive
Set
than
that
I
man
thought it
up,
was gonna
bro.
be.
Damn.
Good fucking round.
I like it,
Man.
nigga. Yeah.
Gosh almighty. Now he sat him down a round before. I think Inoue did enough great work towards the end of that round to steal it, man. I thought Cardenas, he started out good. He came in there, warned about the clash of heads. Then Cardenas landed the right hand.
Inoue got that bitch.
But
But
anyway,
set that
yeah, I think he
motherfucker
finished
up.
strong.
Cardenas got the 10-8 round the round before. So I'm watching to see any live cards they put
That
up.
left hook. I told you, put him in a predicament of fight. What happened?
Yeah, that's that
All the
Neary,
defense go
left
out
hand.
the window.
Boom.
That motherfucker poking at your forehead, you fell for that shit.
Boom. Same shot.
Ooh, shit, big left hand. Big right hand.
Get back on your defense, then, Cardenas.
Boom.
Hey, yo, Slick. Inoue is a minus 5,500 favorite, bro.
Yeah,
gosh, oh man.
Fucking crazy, yo. If you bet on Cardenas and he win, whoo.
I ain't bet on none of this shit today.
Damn,
you didn't trust your 90 percentile.
Cardenas. There it is. There it is.
I didn't pick any losers or winners. I didn't do any bets.
Just assume you're going to get them all right.
Cardenas, your time right here. You back up. There it is. Well, you got to throw more than one punch every time you open up, nigga.
All right, Cardenas, you got to put some water in the basement, bro.
Oh,
he just missed that.
Right hook.
Man, he's just swinging for the fences now. He ain't never gonna land that shit.
He's throwing the kitchen
that lucky ass
sink,
left hand.
the
Now
garage, in the front lawn at him.
Haymakers and shit, man. You're not gonna hit him with those.
That's the thing. You gonna let this dude peck at you, man?
If he put some water in the basement, he might can. He got to switch it up. Give me some change levels, man. Do something.
You gonna keep pecking.
You can't just swing hard out of the high guard, bro. You got to give him a different look.
Mm-hmm.
See now, if I'm
not gonna stop throwing punches, bro. So
he got to throw more than one fucking punch, bro.
Anyway, I'm about to start telegraphing because you ain't giving me a different look.
Oh, nice.
You know, let Inoue get back comfortable, bro.
Yeah, Inoue starting to work now, nigga.
He about to start countering that left hand and that right hook.
Oh, nice one too. Nice.
With that jab up.
Starting to work, bro.
Jab, stepping and jab.
Oh my goodness.
What fucking left hand? You dummy. You almost got your ass knocked out.
Cardenas got overconfident, bro. Come on, man.
He abandoned the jab.
I told you he's just throwing fucking makers getting countered now.
Oh, good body shot.
Gosh, oh
shit. Dropping bombs on him. Another one. Oh shit. You got a jaw, bro. Cardenas got a chin. Now give him that. Give him that.
Oh, it's about to be over, bro.
Oh, Cardenas say, come on.
Cardenas say, come on, bro. Oh, shit.
Cardenas say, come on.
He's working. He's working, bro.
Give him everything.
Oh, he's beating his ass.
Woo.
Hey, yo, Inoue's working, bro.
He abandoned the fucking jab.
Good defense, Cardenas. Good defense, bro.
That motherfucker with some fucking left hands and right hands, bro, trying to just knock this kid out, bro. You tripping, bro. You got to
bro. Gosh, your body. I thought that was another Inoue round, though.
Hey, that was an Inoue round.
Yeah, that's another Inoue round.
But Cardenas got to get back to doubling up that jab. Come from behind and throw them one. Everything he throw can't be no fucking one punch. He times that shit.
He trying to knock
the shit out of that shit, bro.
Yeah, because he know his jab is faster. So as soon as he see you retracting, he throw his. Double that bitch up. Because once he throw a jab, he wide the fuck open.
Every time you do one of them haymakers, we went right over the top of it. Bang. Right.
This fight card killing shit this weekend.
What killing shit? Nobody thought the Inoue card was going to be the best card. Nobody.
You feel me?
Can't convince me, nigga.
Heavy, I don't need that apology anymore. I'm actually happy I bought this now.
Damn right. You spent good money. There's good money spent right here.
All right, round 5. Ooh, round 4.
And it's the free one for us. The free card's the best one.
Crazy. The $90 card, nigga, that's some bullshit, but the free one is the shit.
I got Red season on his trunks.
Cardenas is game. He's game. He's a live dog right now. I'm telling you. If he would give him some different looks, though, bro. Like, I know he wants to take his head off, but give me a little bit of body work, bro.
I'm getting sick of that little jab one body that shot not working. He trying to knock him out. And he gonna.
This nigga ain't the one body shot, bro.
And he ain't putting nothing in the bank, right? He ain't putting shit in the bank.
Nothing. Fuck it, anyway. Go on, knock him out, man.
Just pecking away.
Yeah, because he abandoned the jab. Double that fucking jab up. And all of a sudden he want jab up. That boy ain't falling for that shit. Throw the fucking jab, bro. What is you waiting on? You see it coming. Now you backing yourself up. Oh, he
There
just
go a
caught that
jab.
bitch.
Finally.
Fucking throw them heavy
He's
ass shots.
really
Set that
sitting here
shit up.
trying to box with Inoue, bro. Come on.
There you go. 3-piece. There you go. Make it a fight.
You gotta get in there and get dirty with him, bro.
You gotta force this motherfucker.
Or he just gonna beat
your
your
ass.
ass.
Stay on the outside the whole
You ain't
fight,
landing
nigga.
out no hard ass haymakers no more. That's over.
Man,
well, the way he landed it because he set it up with the jabs.
Cardenas could get off so much body work, bro.
He ain't going to the body at all.
Right, B, it's like he getting gunshot, bro. Fucking let them jabs go, bro. Set that shot up again. There you go, double jab.
Just working him, bro. Working him with that jab, boy.
Good body shot. Finally one. He went upstairs for 2. Ooh, he did land the right hand that time, though. Inoue rode it, though. Ooh, nasty uppercut.
Still trying to throw it bad
Inoue.
intentions, bro. That shit ain't landing, nigga.
There you go. Ooh,
all you doing is expending energy and
Double
getting
that
hot.
shit up.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
Double that shit up, man. Quit working yourself into them damn corners. Inoue starting to put it all together now.
Anyway, breaking him down,
bro.
bro.
Pressure anyway.
Yeah, he's breaking him down, bro. Oh, nice 3-punch combo. Breaking him down,
Those body
bro.
shots are gonna have to take their toll eventually.
Oh, nice left hand to the body. He felt
there
that.
we go. A good body shot. Back Inoue up.
That body shot hurt in the
There
way.
you go. Finally. Yeah, you right, Slick. Left hand to the body.
That hurt in the way.
I'm really pissed because he done abandoned the jab. Like you see what was working, now you abandoned it. He don't like that, bro. You don't let this man peck at you because he know you gonna throw 1 or 2. God damn, what is your corner saying, bro? Wish I could hear they ass.
They speaking fast ass Japanese, bro.
No, I'm talking about Cardenas' corner.
Just to be clear, Slick, I'm looking at her.
Me
Not
too.
him, her.
I gotta meet all of them.
Yeah, that ass is looking pretty smackable.
Is that Joe Diaz in this corner? Who is this trainer? He looked like him, but I can't see his face. Anyway, it looked like he didn't know who to pay attention to. He was looking like, huh?
You still with us, Sean? Give us a quick update.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
What are you seeing?
Man, see, this is a shootout, man.
There we go. Double that jab up.
No, I think
there you go.
think
Double that
Inoue
jab
in
up. See
for-
how I get you? There you go.
I think Inoue in for a treat. And then as easy as he
Think he
thought it
gonna
was
land
gonna
another
be.
one of them wild ass haymakers, Sean?
I'm hoping. I mean, shit. I'm hoping. I'm about to bet on that motherfucker. I'm over here watching FanDuel, so I was looking at both actually. But yeah,
Jab
man.
up.
It's ain't
Yeah,
as
the
close
odds
to.
went down a
There
little
you go.
bit.
There
since
you
he
go.
dropped him.
They must
Ooh,
told you
that's
something
like-
right in the corner.
Here from Cardenas.
Make him
I
fight.
know.
There you go.
I'm watching the odds. Yeah, he keeps stunning, motherfucker. He keeps stunning his ass.
I don't know if Cardenas can get beating them right hands though.
That jab up could bring some behind it now.
I reckon those left rips to the body punch are just not doing Cardenas any favors at all.
Hell no, you see him flinching every time.
And then when he do throw that left body shot, he come over the top with that right. It's crazy.
Well, if somebody be active on Inoue, I swear to God, they'll get his ass, bro.
But I think Inoue's power stop you from doing that, Slick.
Inoue's style is where, like, if he can stay on the outside, he prefer to be on the outside, bro. You crowding, he don't too much care for it. That's why he got that hop. See how he hop back every time? He feel like you gonna come in and take a hop.
Yeah.
Then he come forward when he see you not coming forward.
Which
You
really
crowding.
ain't that really. That's really one of his weaknesses. You ain't never supposed
Yeah, that's
to
a
be
tick.
off both
Yeah.
feet.
Oh,
He about to get him out of there. He finna get him out of there.
back him right up.
Oh, he's hurt. He's about to go.
He finna get him
Oh,
out
he's
of there.
about to go.
He finna get him out of there.
Oh, he's about to go. Oh, he's about to
shit.
go, bro.
Okay. He up. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Okay,
Ooh.
Cardenas. His legs fucked though.
Oh.
His legs is
Oh,
fucked.
he's done. Oh,
Yeah.
he's done.
Get back
Oh,
in the
he's
road.
done,
Survive,
long
nigga.
time in
Done,
this
bro.
round.
Survive.
Oh.
Oh, he got a whole minute to survive.
Oh, he's about to get him out of there, bro. They got a minute left,
Oh my
bro.
God, this is getting ugly.
He's about to get out of here. He's not getting out of this round.
Why you get off the rope? Oh, he banging though. He said, "Fuck that shit."
He just landed on the ropes. Nice hard left off the ropes.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go, Cardenas. Nice
There we
body
go.
shot.
Nice 3-punch combo from Cardenas. Yeah, come on. Let's go, baby.
Hey, you muted, Heavy.
The tide didn't turn, nigga.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Hard left hand from Inoue. God damn.
That left hand to the body.
Whoa. Oh shit.
Yeah,
bro,
he going out. He is not going
bro,
outside.
I'm telling you, Cardenas smile, bro. He smiled.
Oh my God. He called like a 3-piece to the face, so I don't know.
Oh, another
one.
one.
Man, you better not stop this shit. You got 10 seconds, bro. You got 10 seconds, ref. Don't you stop it, ref. Don't you stop it, ref. He got 10 seconds.
Don't you stop this shit. Don't you stop it.
He got,
yeah, baby, let him go.
They was banging.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't hurt. Look at him walk away. Okay, salute to
that man.
Damn, he tried
Let's
to get
go. Let's fucking
What a
go.
round, bro.
Good round.
Hell of a round.
I'm telling you, he smiled earlier, bro.
What the fuck I'm
Hey,
talking
but he
about,
bounced off the ropes, gay Inoue a 3-piece. Said, "Hold on, bitch."
Yeah, Cardenas, fuck that, bro.
You get on the ropes, motherfucker. Hey, I give it to him. B said, "Take a knee, take a knee." Hey, I was there too, though, bro. Because he was on shaky legs for a minute, bro. I said, "This dude was drunk,
bro." Hey, we got a hell of a fight on our hands, man. Naoya, Inoue, Ramon, Cardenas. This is a great fight, bro.
Hell yeah.
This is a great fight.
Great fight.
Cardenas came to fight. And Inoue, in a lot of these spots, is showing you why he's undisputed. If you just joining this, man, Cardenas set Inoue down. I believe it was what, round 3?
Round 3.
Round 2.
Was it 2?
Yeah, it was second round. Set him down.
Second round.
And Heavy, if you watch the slow-mo replay, Inoue was watching. Was
been
watching
all
it
Inoue
all the way into his face.
Yeah.
Inoue on top of him now.
Yeah.
Inoue on the same thing he did to Neri after Neri knocked him down, bro. He got up and started whooping his ass, bro. Same way.
Woo.
Still whooping his ass. Well, Inoue ain't playing, man. You about to get him out of there this round.
I think Cardenas, the
Cardenas is
bro.
still game, bro. He's still set. Nah, he a little dizzy. He's still a little woozy.
Cardenas is playing like a little shell game. It's like
he's still a little woozy.
He's playing possum, bro. It's like he playing possum.
Yeah.
Like he playing possum, man. Because it's making me think that Inoue is just in better shape, but then he just bursts out with a 3, 4, 5 shots. Oh, there's a 4-punch combination from Cardenas. Now there's a bounce in his step.
Damn, that motherfucker landed hella fire 2-piece.
Oh, if he was just doing some fucking body work.
Keep getting hit with that fucking right hand,
left
bro.
side wide the fuck open.
Oh, there go another right hand. And he smiles again, bro. He's smiling.
Bro. It's crazy.
Boy, you better hold the phone with that right hand, bro.
You ain't lying. Ooh, anyway, that rib shot did something to him. God damn.
Damn, there go that right hand again.
He's done. He's done.
He didn't like that at all.
Oh, okay. It might be going down.
Oh, you say he buckled from that rib shot?
Yeah.
Oh,
it froze him.
Oh,
they traded that.
Whoa.
Inoue ate a right hand. It's a war of attrition now, bro. It's a war of attrition.
Fuck.
And you ain't trying to fight an inside.
He covering up that right. He covering up that left side like crazy now, bro.
Oh my God, good body work by Cardenas. And you
nice left hand,
on the inside from Cardenas.
Hard
right hook from Cardenas.
Cardenas, get his
Let's
ass,
go.
Cardenas.
I ain't never seen this shit right here. This boy trying to fight an inside game, bro. I ain't never seen him do this.
Man.
He getting tired. Big fucking right hand.
From, 43 seconds ago on my shit.
28 on mine.
Hard right hand. Another hard right hand. Hard left. Oh, shit. He's down. Down.
Set him down.
He's down. Yeah, he put his ass down. We seen that coming.
No.
You know, he can eat so many
right. The ropes kept him up.
Stay in there, young fella. Stay in there.
So many right. Oh, another hard ass right hand. Oh, another one. Oh,
you can survive. You got it.
Oh,
all right. One knockdown apiece, y'all. One knockdown apiece, y'all.
Man, someone give these boys an applause. Look at the crowd.
To give us what we
on
wanted.
their feet.
What? Hell of a fight, man. Hell of a fight.
Hell yeah. It took the little guys to give us what we wanted. You hear me?
Yeah.
Always.
Cardenas with all the shits.
You ain't lying, bro.
Hey, it's the best. This the best Inoue opponent in a minute, though.
And you ain't lying. And I ain't never seen Inoue try to fight an inside game like that. I'm like, what the
Like
fuck
that,
is dude doing?
Yeah, man.
He looked awkward doing it.
He getting ready for shoo.
And that's the only thing that's saving Inoue too on the
That's
inside.
looking jab,
that
bro.
fucking hand speed, man. See, by the time Cardenas can really think about getting something off, before Cardenas can even think about getting something off, Inoue done threw 5, 6, 7 shots.
Man, he on something, man. Ain't no way a motherfucker
He hit him with 4 right hands
that
knocked him down.
A motherfucker ain't humanly possible. It ain't humanly possible for motherfucker to have the output like this, man. Like motherfucker heartbeat
be in shape, man.
Nah, motherfucker heartbeat and goddamn exploded, man. Ain't no way, man.
But these little motherfuckers always been bouncing around. You know how these.
Yeah, these niggas little, man.
And right, and for a motherfucker that bounce around, he's making everybody else look like they a whole fucking.
Now they usually don't be knocking each other out like this though.
This motherfucker, I'm trying to tell you.
Inoue winning though. Inoue winning this fight, but Cardenas is definitely still in it.
Don't you get fucking tired on me, Cardenas. You better not get tired.
Oh, he going down again. He about to go down again.
He getting tired, bro.
I think he needs some milk.
Man,
I think he needs some
He
milk.
about to go again.
He
needs some milk. Oh, he about to stop this. He about to stop this.
He fucked up.
Yeah, stop this. It's over. Hey, good fight, Cardenas.
Man, come on, man. No, don't stop.
They stopped
bro, that's a
good
bullshit
fight.
stoppage,
Good fight,
bro.
Cardenas. This is over.
Bullshit stoppage,
This is
bro.
over.
He was going to fall, bro. He was
bullshit stoppage.
He was
bro.
done heavy.
No, he was not, bro.
Man,
no,
listen,
he wasn't.
Done, bro.
Man, listen.
His legs was wobbly.
Listen.
He wasn't, bro. He wasn't done, bro.
When
bullshit stoppage,
Chris Eubank,
man.
listen, when Chris Eubank and Conor Bear was fighting last week, round 7, 8, you could see Chris Eubank was damn near through.
Hell
and it was like Conor Ben went into a whole nother gear. And it's like this, and this is the whole reason he got slapped with the fucking egg in the first place. So I'm like, look at this nigga Inoue, bro. When everybody else starting to like gas out
you
and
think
plateau.
He juicing, man? I don't think he's juicing, bro.
I ain't saying that out loud.
Man,
I'm just saying, man.
That should have been a knockdown.
This all I'm
That
saying.
was supposed to have been a knockdown right there.
That's all I'm saying. What
When
you
he
just
went,
saw
when he
was
went
him.
between the ropes, that ref was supposed to knock it down. Now I do agree he didn't call that a knockdown. Now I can see this replay right here when he stood back up and he started blocking a lot of shots. Yeah, that wasn't
Man, that's a bad stoppage, bro. Them last
stoppage.
5, he ain't hit him
But that
with
should
shit
have
out
been
of
a
them
knockdown.
last 5.
He should have called it a
Look
knockdown.
at these. Look, that's a glove,
Sitting on that rope.
glove, shoulder, glove,
Yeah,
arms,
yeah,
glove.
yeah. That's a bad stoppage,
shit, bro.
He wasn't landing nothing. Yeah, he
I'm
wasn't
with
landing
you,
nothing.
Heavy.
That's a bad stoppage.
It's a world title fight.
Yeah,
man, that's bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all fucked up a good fucking fight, bro.
Yeah.
He fucked up a good fight, bro.
It was a knockdown, but it wasn't a stoppage. It was a knockdown for sure.
What they did was they saved the church's money. That's what just happened.
Say it again, Sean. Say it again, Sean.
They saved the church's money. That's what
They
they
saved
did.
the church's money. They wasn't finna let them fuck it up.
It was about to practice.
That's what it
Fucking
was.
bullshit, bro.
That ref wasn't on this
They
shit.
robbed you,
That was
Cardenas.
that was supposed to be a knockdown. The minute his ass went out the ropes, he sat on that bitch. That was a knockdown.
Inoue was winning this fight, man, but that's a bullshit stoppage,
Yeah,
bro.
he ain't need no
That
help. He ain't
reminds
need
me
no help.
of the Rolly Romero Barbosa stoppage.
Yeah.
Bullshit fucking stoppage,
straight
bro.
up. Straight up.
Yeah, that was a
No,
I want him to fight
Inoue
that
ain't
ref.
need no help. He ain't need no help right there.
Just fire that ref. I'm sick of him.
Yeah, because he always on some bullshit. That ref
this
is
nigga,
always
Booty.
Nah, you need that yeah, man. Fuck
Bullshit,
him,
bro. Fucked up a good fucking fight.
Hell yeah.
What the hell?
Bullshit, bro.
Oh my God, no way.
Damn.
Heavy, you seem a little bit upset.
Yeah, man, because that was a good fucking fight, bro. That was a good fight.
Man,
and it
that had
number
grown.
it was the 8th round, man. I wanted to see what them championship rounds look like.
Man, that fight had grown men up out of their seat.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that was a fun one.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one, but yeah, I agree with you. That wasn't no stoppage. He missed the knockdown. He should have jumped in and said that's a knockdown, gave him the count.
Yeah, man. Come on, bro.
That wasn't worth stopping, bro.
What the fuck are you looking at, man? He wasn't hitting shit.
Yeah, that wasn't right.
And that's the only reason why I kind of erupted the way I did, because I'm looking at him, I'm like, I see that he was trying about to start the fight, but I'm like, yo, he not hitting nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing his head fly back. I'm not seeing no sweat fly off. He ain't clutching his midsection, nothing.
Yeah, nah, he wasn't hitting shit.
He wasn't hitting shit.
Elbows and gloves.
It's a bad stoppage, bro.
Hey, man.
And a good fucking fight.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, bro. Hey, fellas, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. It was good.
For sure, throwing straight facts. Salute, my guy. Appreciate you come hanging out. You going?
Y'all have a good night, bro. I'm out of here.
All right, I got punch, man. Appreciate you, bro. Oh man, if you ain't here watching, man, please make sure you smash that like button, man. If you that boy is lit on Twitter. You got to figure that Spaces shit out fast, my nigga.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out everybody who watching on Twitter, man. Like all 200 and something of y'all, man. Is lit over there.
Hit that follow, hit that reshare button for your boy.
Yeah, man. If you could take a second, if you enjoyed the commentary, if you rocked out with us, take one quick second and shoot over to YouTube, subscribe to the channels, man. GMT Sports, Slick 50 TV, Heavy Bag TV. Hold the phone, Punch Talk, holla at us, man. Get with us. Definitely more fights to cover to come.
No, that's the truth. But yeah, that wasn't right.
I was having so much fun. Like, I don't know, you go on that ride at the theme park and you just want the ride to go for a little bit longer.
A little bit longer, right? And bro, we had we had 4 more rounds.
Man, it's a world title fight. You can't intervene too quickly in a world title fight. I mean, fuck, if the boxing's not soft, the ref isn't entitled to be soft. I mean, fuck.
Well, you know what the title of my video I'm gonna make tonight is? Bullshit.
I mean,
all bullshit.
I mean, what's a boxing match? What's a main event without something to complain about? You know what I mean?
It's like they tease you, man. That was like I feel teased.
There's always something going on in these title fights, in these main events, that make you just be like, man, what the fuck?
What the fuck? This motherfucker stopped a bunch of shoulder punches.
On Ryan. I lost $100 on Ryan, knowing better. I hedged it every single way except Rolly for points, because who would ever think?
Oh, Sean, don't get heavy started on Rolly all over again.
Man.
I told him I picked Rolly to win, man.
Mm-hmm.
By knockout, unfortunately.
Right. Who would have thought he would have won by points, right?
For sure.
Rolly
I'd have cleaned up. I showed my bet slip on I always show the bet slip. And shit, $10 would have got me almost 500.
Yeah, I put 100. That was supposed to be.
Oh, so you're only $10 confident, Heavy.
Yeah. I'm a strategic gambler now.
Yeah, Ryan fucked over everybody, man. Because now we probably won't get the rematch.
He say he fight MJ next.
Yeah, that's the nigga named Abdullah, MJ Abdullah. Fuck you, Inoue. You got gifted one there, buddy. 4 more rounds. We don't know what Cardenas could have pulled out his ass. He could have pulled something out of his ass in 4 more rounds.
Hey, who want to bet some money that Tank try to rematch Rolly or Ryan before he fight Keyshawn or Devin or Core.
Oh shit, man! I'm with you. I'm taking all the action with you.
In Tank's supposed to be retiring at the end of this year. Man, if
After
he fights
Jake
Jake Paul, there's not enough
after
time for Tank anyway left in the year for him to go back to back.
Jake gonna give him 100 million, and he gonna retire off that 100 million.
I hate his bitch ass. He just did an interview 2 years ago. I was just telling you this earlier, T.O. He did that interview with Sean Zettel talking about no, it wasn't Sean Zettel. Who was it? It was who the little racist goofy motherfucker, man.
ES News. Everybody
ES, yep. It was ES. It was
Ellie Setback.
Ellie Nutsack. He was saying, so who do you want to get up out of there before you leave? I heard you want to retire. Is anybody you want to get out of there before you leave? I ain't gonna say their names, but just say it and I'll tell you who it is. Is it Devin? Yeah. Is it Shakur? Yeah. Is it Loma? Yeah. T.O. I don't really care about T.O.
That
Loma,
nigga been welling, man.
So you
I
just sat here
remember
and
even
named three
before
names.
that.
Real quick, he named 3 names, and in the time that he said that to now ain't even sniff. He ain't even trying to talk about fighting none of them, bro. I'm so sick of this bitch, bro.
Even before that, man, he told the nigga straight up, since you want to talk so much, I ain't out my contract. Since you want to talk, I want to fight you next, Devin Haney. Anybody remember that soundbite?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then proceeded to call him the email champ.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and now guess who's the email champ?
Right.
Like, but you ain't take that off nobody.
Right.
You ain't take that belt off nobody. I'm sick of it, man. But yeah, he gonna end up trying to fight him or Cruz. Now Cruz was the one that was supposed to be fighting Ryan, right?
Who?
It wasn't supposed to be Rolly. Originally, it was supposed to be Cruz.
Oh, I didn't.
Cruz would have demolished his ass.
Shout out to Rolly though. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, that man take flight.
Cruz would have demolished him. It was supposed to be Pitbull because like Pitbull beat Rolly. So why would he be fighting in the main event? You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be fighting Pitbull.
The dude out there shooting fucking t-shirts in the stand. They got this dude shooting t-shirts in the stand. I'd be like, man, I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here, man. I ain't trying to shoot no damn
Right,
t-shirts.
you should have been did this shit.
Yeah, that was good, but I think that was a fucked up stoppage.
I had to get him up out of there before that money man ended up losing his damn self.
He said he had a solid punch, but it wasn't nothing he was scared of. Salute to Cardenas.
I mean,
the other thing is though, Sean, I actually don't think that Tank's the only check in town anymore with Riyadh season and bits and pieces. Once upon a time, it was the biggest check in town for all of those boys, Haney and that. But they're just getting paid so much on Riyadh and from other people that monetary wise, Tank doesn't need to be the Mount Everest anymore.
I never thought he was, to be honest with you. I mean,
he's got his following. He does do reasonable numbers. He doesn't do Canelo numbers or Ryan Garcia numbers, but he does do reasonable numbers.
I mean, numbers can be played with. Numbers definitely can be played with, and no matter what, he's not. I mean, he's a draw. I'm not going to say that he's not bringing in more than anybody else. I'm not saying that nobody is bringing in more than him, but they try to make it seem like he's far and wide, just selling out more than anybody else.
That was gay,
and I don't think so.
Not you, Hope Sean. My bad.
No, yeah, for sure. But
he gonna say, "Hey man, man, this should be make me mad about Top Rank. They be on a fighter nuts so bad. Hey, you did a great job in here with a monster. I can't wait till you fight a regular human being. Shut your ass up."
Heavy looks like someone ate his last ice cream without asking him. Look at him. He looks shattered.
You on mute, fam. You on mute.
I'm disappointed, bro. My bad. I was trying to find this file, but I'm heavily disappointed, bro.
Yeah, I can't stand
that's disappointing as shit, bro.
I can't wait to see you against a regular human being. Man, look, he set the monster on his pockets, bro. He got his flaws, bro. And it's reminiscent of Deontay Wilder. The more he fight motherfuckers like that, the more the kid gonna become exposed, bro. His defense is not where it's supposed to be. His offense is awesome. If you let him poke on the outside and box, he gonna do you like that. But the minute you start crowding his space from that hop, he's a problem. You turn it into a fight. Once you turn it into a fight, all that should be exposed. His hands drop, all of that. So, I mean, I like Inoue. You know what I'm saying? I just see it in the near future. Somebody gonna catch his ass. It's the second time he been dropped.
Well, that knockdown did wake him up, Slick.
No. So we gonna see.
Tell me if y'all can hear this. Tell me if y'all can hear this real quick.
I don't hear anything.
Me neither.
You trying to share it through StreamYards?
Yeah.
Make sure you hit that little button at the bottom when you select what you're trying to. It's a play with audio or something like that.
Well, let me see.
But yeah, he definitely was gifted with that stoppage though. But that ref should have called that a knockdown. Definitely was a knockdown for sure. But it wasn't warranted no stoppage. He was itching to stop it from the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, he was.
The last 2 seconds, he was itching for it to stop. You know what I'm saying? A stoppage. So,
Slick, I guarantee you that ref is on my end of year awards.
Yeah.
Never want to see it again.
That's my boy. I like Fernando Vargas. Y'all like Vargas? I like him.
Yeah, I like Emiliano.
Yeah,
he the best one.
Yeah, Emiliano.
Right, yeah, I was about to say that he is the best one.
Yeah, he the best one. The one that's with top rank is the best one.
Yeah, I was just looking him up actually, but before the fight.
Amato got some. He's promising though.
Yeah, the young.
But
the
they better not let him fight Kamel Moten because Kamel gonna knock him out.
Yeah.
He ain't ready.
The oldest just getting checks. So let
Kamel needs to decide
Inoue
what weight he wants to fight at. He doesn't make one way in ever.
That motherfucker big, man.
All right.
30-0, 27 KO. Do your thing, Inoue. Do your thing. We gonna see after this September fight, though. We gonna see.
The rest of May looks a little bit bare. Remember, we were talking about it yesterday, Slick.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of ones towards the end of May, but over the next couple of weeks, it's a little bit bare. I mean, in my head,
he's fighting because somebody mailed him the belt.
Mailed him the belt.
Did that ever happen in boxing before? And he's talking crazy. And he still got to
it's happened in boxing
so
before.
when you you said all that. If you win, I'm not on my contract. Let's make the fight happen since you was want to talk crazy.
Hold on, bro.
Crazy. Let's do that. I want to fight you if you win. Devin Haney. He's an email champ. He's fighting because somebody mailed him the belt. Did that ever happen in boxing before? And he's talking crazy. And he still got come on. So if you win, you said all that. If you win, I'm not on my contract. Let's make the fight happen since you was want to talk crazy. Let's do that. I want to fight you if you win. Devin Haney. He's an email champ.
You hear that shit, bro?
Yeah, we heard.
So that's what I was trying to tell you, Sean. He been
where that was off of.
Woofing.
Yeah, I'm hip to that. That was one of the. That was like.
That was before the fucking Ellie Sackback interview.
Yeah, that was way. That was way.
That was
probably like a year or two before that.
Yeah. I forget what interview that was. GMT.
That was it was during one. It was during a fight week. It was who was he fighting that week, man? Damn, I think that was Ryan. I think that was during Ryan.
No, for him, he did that the first. That was the first Cambosis fight. That's when that interview happened. The first Cambosis fight.
Yeah, and that's when he ended up. Right. I remember. Yep. You're right, and that's when he ended up after Devin won. He tucked his belt, and he never brought that belt back out no more.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Devin ended up surrendering after they was talking shit. Like, oh, it's the what belt? Oh yeah, y'all can have it back then. Because I'd rather take the belt off of somebody.
Yeah, exactly. He never walked out with their belt no more after that.
Yeah, he ended up beefing with the ring, and they was they was trying not to. You remember the shit with the ring.
Yeah, I made a video on that shit. Devin won, and then all of a sudden he ain't coming out with his belt no more. He never spoke on his belt no more.
Yeah.
It was like and people forgot that he was a champ.
I can't believe I got that shit to work. I'm gonna try another one.
Yeah, but when this nigga was emailed the belt, nobody said nothing about it. He ain't said, you know what I'm saying? It's okay now. It's okay now. Like what?
Mm-hmm.
Stop
and this is Tank on Devin and Shakur.
Who's this off of?
I can't remember.
If you want to fight, set it up. You know, you can get them right. You can get in touch with them, right? If you want to fight, just set it up after the Ryan fight, and that's what it is. And tell to Devin and his dad. That's what I said. That's what I said. Let's tell them that be prepared. Make sure they keep running. They're gonna make sure they keep running because after these first two. Oh man, I'm coming straight at. I'm telling you.
So that was, he said after these first two, he was talking about Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia. Then I'm coming straight at Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, and that never happened. Yeah. So he been calling selling them wolf tickets.
Man,
100%.
He sold niggas to he just sold out. He just sold so many tickets to that show, nigga. He sold out.
And I was saving all of the sound bites, bro. I got more. He was doing so much line, man. I was like, man, all of these sound bites we getting from Tank, I need to just save them for receipts. This nigga just be lying.
Don't fuck with heavy the receipt king, boy.
You feel me? I got receipts, nigga.
Bro.
He got a whole file.
Oh yeah, like I said. So I was saying this to T.O. on the phone earlier. Or no, I don't even think I said it to y'all. I think I was saying this the last night when we was on the phone with Rachel and we was on the phone with Rachel Donaire on this other channel I'll be on. But we was talking about this, touched on it briefly after they fight or whatever. What was after it was before the Canelo fight. We was talking about the last night's fights. But anyway, this man done dropped the lawsuit just to go in there to somebody that lost the setup fight for that. You know what I'm saying? This was a posturing fight, and he just did that dumb shit, man. So it's like, I'm like, watch Tank try to rematch him, because that's his thing. He wanted to rematch Cruz, who had a loss already, so bad. He wanted to rematch Rolly, who had a loss already, so bad. You want to rematch all these cats instead of getting in the ring and mixing up with people to prove that you're the best. Makes no sense. Watch he tried to rematch Ryan or Rolly. I guarantee it. So again, he loses. He gets in there to say he wants to put on for the BMV. For the DMV, and he wants to put on for the DMV in the Baltimore areas. When the whole time you saying, hold on, so you say you want to put on for him, but the whole time you've been having Gary Russell calling you out for years. You had a chance to put on for Baltimore specifically, and pass up that chance just to have one of the Russell boys on your card. So like I said, I got money that he tries to rematch one of them cats.
Yeah. Nigga, I got a sound bite of Tank where he said it ain't about the money no more. It's about showing them guys that they not really like that.
So what
y'all ever heard that shit?
Like, you ever heard Tank money? It's not about the legacy.
The only one that matters when he said he don't give a fuck about legacy. He finally told the truth. He just a private fighter, man. That's the one that matters the most. You can't come back from that. And once you say that, hey, you just strictly entertainment at that point. I don't expect shit out your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't. I really don't. Like, because the argument, man, between that, for me with the fans, it just makes no sense to me, because if you secure legacy, the money comes regardless. Once you establish your real dominance and you showing these motherfuckers you that dude, the money come, bro. The money comes. I don't understand like how you could try to separate. It's always been the favorite, and then you had the guy with the skills, but then every blue moon you get the guy with the skills, the talents. You know what I'm saying? And the money gonna come along with it, bro. Like, so when people try to say he just want the money, man, he going for the bag. What's wrong with that, man? He got the skills to get both, to achieve both.
Right.
So if he doesn't want to achieve both, there has to be some.
It's the risk.
It's risk, right? It's
Yeah,
some
it's
scary. He's scared somewhere in there. That's how I feel.
Right.
You
Let
got
me
this.
ask y'all
We
this.
see you got the skills. We see you got the skills, the flash, the charisma. You know what I'm saying? What is it?
You think he's scared to fight an Inoue then? Because the Inoue would be doing what a Bud doing, jumping up. I know, but hear me out. Inoue would be jumping up 2 weight classes. Inoue would be jumping up 2 weight classes like a Bud against Canelo.
Ain't nothing wrong with
he'll
that.
fight
That's not even a big
Inoue.
deal.
He love fighting look smaller niggas.
Little small international.
He about to rematch a little nigga now.
Yeah, but shit,
of course.
And that little nigga showed us.
I mean, again, I don't think we got the
running out too.
I don't think we got the best tank though, because again, Lamont lost to. We always say, listen, we always say don't do the triangle theories, but we're gonna do the square theory this time. Lamont lost to older Jamel Herring, who lost to Shakur, who Tank won't fight. So we're gonna do the square theory with this one. Fuck the triangle theory. Lamont, nobody was asking for that fight. I'm not saying that Lamont ain't good, but we didn't get the best Tank because Tank didn't even step his foot on the gas like he did against a Frank Martin. He never put himself in that last gear to really get the knockout.
I think honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes people got your number. I think they was really. I think it was truth in what they were saying. Like they just sparred over and over, and they know each other, and they're familiar. You get what I'm saying? That's why I really think it was, to be honest with you. I think that they was familiar with each other, and that's why. Cause think about it. That boy came in there with the confidence of not to even move backwards. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, where do you get that confidence from unless you've been in the ring with him multiple times?
I mean, most fighters have Tank like that against the ropes and on his back foot. That's how Rolly had him. That's how Rolly got knocked out.
No, not Tank. I'm saying for like whereas Roach was legitly just trying to stand his ground.
No, I
from
get
the
that.
gate, from round one. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that came from the confidence of when he said I've been in the ring with him multiple times, bro.
Never seen somebody catch.
I mean, Frank was doing the same thing. I'm saying
was
is
green, bro.
What I'm saying
no,
is ain't nobody.
Frank won't doing the same thing. Frank ain't catching.
Frank was
Lamont Roach stood there and catch and shoot with Tank Davis. I ain't never seen nobody do that shit.
Defense. But I think they fed Frank didn't belong in there with no damn Tank. Frank, hey man.
Frank ain't do none of that shit. Roach did.
Frank went in there and got paid, man.
That's exactly what he did. There you go.
That's what I want to ask y'all. That brings me to my point that I was gonna make, Sean. And I'm glad you bring that up. It's the fact that it's a travesty when you think about, because a lot of people love Tank, right? Tank's got a huge following. They believe he's a pound for pound fighter. He's on a lot of people's pound for pound list. But I think it's a travesty because when you look at all of these really good or even great fighters, even a Deontay Wilder, he got to fight a pound for pound Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury got to fight a pound for pound Usyk. Bud will be fighting. He fought a pound for pound Earl, and now he's going to fight a pound for pound Canelo. You want to see pound for pound fighters fight pound for pound fighters,
and that's why I said that's why
you know what I mean. About Tank and you want to see that for Tank, and the closest to Tank would be Inoue or Shakur. You know what I'm saying? He's on some people's pound for pound list. So yeah, you want to see Tank fight a pound for pound fighter, bro.
Yep. The problem is heavy that I've got with particularly Inoue is I think that the weight gap's too big. Right? Now let's not make the mistake of comparing it to a Bud and a Canelo, because Bud actually called out Canelo, whereas Inoue's not calling out Tank. So I could see how some parts of the media and the public and the fans are gonna, if Tank was to run through Inoue, they're just always going to say he's too small, right? Inoue was too small to fight Tank at 135 or 130.
I wouldn't care what they said. He's a pound for pound fighter.
Right. Right.
But I'm giving Tank, if Tank whoops or runs through Inoue, I'm giving him all the credit in the world.
And honestly, Tank's walk around weight is like, I mean, he shrinks down to
Well, he's
135.
disciplined. He's disciplined these days, so
No, yeah.
he's
He's
not
more
really heavy on his
disciplined. Yeah,
walk
he's
around
more
weight.
disciplined these days, and that's what I was about to
Yeah,
say. His walk around weight these days is more closer to his fighting weight. So, in a
exactly.
way, coming
Yeah,
up in weight wouldn't be much of a stretch because honestly, his body's got more to, his body's got his
I
frame
do.
could support the weight.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
I do
saying?
get what DJ's
He's really
saying.
keeping himself at a weight that he shouldn't be too chase legacy.
I
go
do
ahead and
get.
finish your thought, though, DJ. What was
Yeah, my
what
fault.
was the point you was making?
Well, let me ask a different question, and I'll start with, well, I'll ask all three of you and anyone in the chat that wants to comment. What is the core of the frustration with with Tank, with fans? Because is it completely out of this world that we just can't accept that he just wants to be a prize fighter? He's not fighting for legacy. I mean, why have we got to throw our toys out of the cot if someone's decided that their career is about money rather than Hall of Fame or pound for pound fights?
I mean, in this day and age, with the media being so accessible and shit, he can't just speak that truth and live that truth because he still got to sell tickets. He still got to sell us a dream. You know what I'm saying? So he can't be like, "Oh, I'm a prize fighter. I don't care about legacy," because then we already understand that we may not get the best Tank always. You know what I'm saying? It may just be posturing for a bag. So that may be the frustration when we sitting here talking about legacy fights and we just got done seeing it in a way, and we want to see somebody like a Tank, another face of a sport fighter in a way. Shit, that's my frustration. I don't know about anybody else.
But
I
I
think for
would use
me,
that. I would use what we watched yesterday with Skull getting a big bag and not delivering. Like, so why is it okay for Skull to go in there and not put up a good fight to Canelo and be prepared to go out on his shield? That's okay, but it's not okay for Tank to.
because nobody gives a fuck about Skull.
Right? Nobody cared. That was
Skull's
a
not
stay
one of
busy
the
fight.
faces. Skull
It's
is
the
not one of
same
the
game.
faces of boxing.
Don't
It's the same
don't
thing. It's the same thing, but
don't
not the
hate the
same.
player. Hate the
No,
game.
it's the same thing, but it's not the same worth.
Yeah, it ain't the same thing, right?
Right? It's not the
Yeah.
same worth. When you see a kid like Tank and he was propped up to be the next best thing, you know what I'm saying? And then and actually pans out. You see the kid got the skills and stuff, and in this sport right now, starving for that next guy. You know what I'm saying? Bro, and it's like you playing everybody.
Nobody
And then
thinks Skull is great.
it's like you playing everybody. You want everybody buy these tickets and stuff. Now, Skull, I was mad at Skull, but it was, like I said, it was a classic of, he didn't come in there to prove himself. So Skull was never that in the first place. Anybody else that would have got a free shot like that, he got a belt and got the chance to prove that he deserved a belt, would have showed up and showed out. Skull was the epitome of what Tank is saying he is now. A prize fighter.
But
I don't want shit. I just want the fucking bag. It ain't about the belt. Fuck the belt. I just want the bag. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's
also
sad. That's sad.
And Skull ain't shit. No, he doesn't have a legion of fans. He doesn't. You understand? Tank's a big fucking deal, and I'm a selfish boxing fan. I want to see the best fight the best, bro.
Right.
That's what we
see.
Now let me say this.
That's the honesty I
that's
want
where
to
the
see,
right
Heavy.
is going to always be.
Hold on. Even
Heavy,
in the
be the
Skull
right.
fight, though, even in the Skull fight, I was mad at Skull because Skull had a chance to gain a legion of fans. Even though I felt like he was going to lose any motherfucking ways. But like we say, it's not that you lost. It's how you lose.
It might not have been the best comparison, Slick, but I guess what I'm saying is you can't have a rule for every other boxer that's just chasing the bag and then have a different rule for Tank. Just be
No, we're not
consistent.
saying.
Now, Heavy was honest. At our heart, we're just selfish, right? It's not okay to watch someone with God knows how much potential as a selfish fan not actually show us or deliver on that potential by way of accolades and titles and
Absolutely, DJ.
Hall of Fame career. And that's the honesty that I guess I've got as well.
Right. That's what you was.
Yes, I'm disappointed that Tank hasn't taken some of those names in inverted commas, but I'm also realistic and going, well, who the fuck am I to tell Tank how to run his career? If he retires with $100 million in the bank, why should I care?
No, yeah, we not saying don't go for more money because again, if you make the fights that we asking for, the money's going to be there. The
Yeah,
fights
the
you're
money's
making,
there.
if you think about it, the fights he's making, he's not getting as much money as he would fighting if he was unless he was. Excuse me, he's making less in the fights that he's fighting now than he would in the fights that we're asking for.
Well,
That's
let
a
me tell
fact.
The
you.
fights we're
Let me
asking
tell
for
you,
would
Sean.
be
Facts, Sean. Facts.
That's a fact.
comparatively they would be mega fights. And one last thing, like the thing is, it's not like we're asking him things that he ain't already said that he wanted to do himself. It's just
Yeah.
that he's
So
not holding up his end of the bargain.
He
He won't put
reneging
his
on it.
fucking money right. He reneging on deals, and it's like nobody even asked you to say that. It ain't like
well,
nobody coerced you to say it or walked you into saying it. You said it on your own accord, and then you don't hold it. Like as a man, that's all you got in this world is your word. That's your word is your bond,
yeah,
and people don't
but
understand
Sean,
what that
who's
really means.
at its core, whose fault is it that he's been able to do what he's done? Whose fault is it at its core?
I mean,
Um,
it's nobody's fault, but
yeah, I disagree.
the people
It's
have given us the people have given him the power and the ego that he has, and is giving him leverage to be able to do
exactly
what he does.
so 10 years ago, if we didn't buy any of his rubbish fights, right, he'd have been
Right?
forced to change his business model.
No,
He
right.
would have been forced. There would have
I
been
mean,
no
well, actually,
pay-per-views.
take that back. You remember he came up
That's
under the
true.
Floyd model, so it was something that he was actually grandfathered into. But I get what you're saying, though. It was
Yeah,
something
he
that
was
was going.
conditioned.
He
He was
couldn't.
conditioned.
Yeah,
He
he
had the
couldn't stop
machine.
that, and we couldn't foresee it happening either at the time. But I get what you're saying, though.
But see, my thing is, I, if that's what he wants to do, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at it as far as if that's what I'm mad at the fact that nigga, you a talent, and I want to see that talent versus other talent. That's what I'm
Yeah,
mad at.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But his individual goal and what he's setting out to do, I can't be mad at the man for doing what he wants to do.
right.
You know what I'm
Now
saying?
look, him not
But
fighting
don't.
Devin,
This my sport, bro. Fuck
him
you.
not fighting Devin is all political games and shit. Because again, you're not giving people the paydays and the exposure and the your name tied to them that that they would need and that they would want. And that's the same shit Ryan just did. Like I say, Ryan went out there and lost. He literally, we all looked at Rolly as one of the worst technically sound fighters out here. You know what I'm saying? We've all thought that.
Hang on,
And
run
then,
that
and
back.
then
Worst technical
yeah, when he
fighters
was
there are.
yeah, he was the worst. And Ryan was probably second or third, but you know what I'm saying, in front of him. And now it looks like Ryan is the worst, and we have to start respecting Rolly's name. Like I hate to even say that.
I
Like
was
that's some
respecting it
bullshit.
before.
So,
I,
but what
I'm
I'm
not.
saying, but what I'm getting at is he found another way to again fuck Devin out of a rematch. Now that you've dropped the lawsuit, I don't lose no way here because you've dropped the lawsuit. So fuck our rematch. Fuck now even if I do have to hold up my end of the bargain as far as the rematch we already signed on, the tickets are not going to sell. So just even if you do win, nobody's going to be there to see it, and it's going to be a bad look on you when you try to go negotiate another fight. Everybody going to say you can't sell. So fuck you, Devin. You know what I'm saying? He keeps getting rewarded with bad behavior. The shit is crazy. But anyway, I'm not, that ain't my point. My point is, with all of this shit that's going on, the bigger picture is, well, let me go back a little bit. So my whole stance on this whole shit, like, not it was more so about Tank versus Inoue, but now that we talking about Tank, let's make this up. Just put this out there. He's like I said, what Ryan just did, fucking Devin out of a deal, is the same thing Tank been doing this whole time, posturing and doing, trying to it's like when you go to meet somebody who's trying to Hollywood you, they be like, oh yeah, yeah, what's up? You go say, oh yeah, what's up? And they throw him like, hey man, have you met my dude? And as soon as you go say what's up, they walk off and shit. So like that's what Tank is doing to Devin and shit. Like, oh yeah, go holler at my homie and shit. And then he walk off and shit. He keep trying to Hollywood play motherfucking Devin because he don't want certain things to be brought to the light.
Yeah.
So their whole beef even, like, people don't even understand where their beef even started. Fuck the sparring. The motherfuckers was beefing before the sparring match. And it all has to do with an Instagram post when when Devin went out there and said, well, it was the second sparring that
Man, I don't
everybody
even
was
give a
talking
damn
about.
about the backstory. I
But
just
this is
want them
important. Let me
niggas
just say it
right.
real quick. This is important. The motherfucker,
No,
but
it's not.
because yes, it is, because
They
y'all
two of
talking
the
about.
best.
Just hear me out, and you'll understand why. Like, what is it? What is it going to take you 30 seconds to listen? Just hear me out. The
Okay.
motherfucker put on Instagram if I talked about everybody I beat up in y'all niggas say y'all don't care about sparring, but if I talked about everybody I beat up in sparring, I'd be putting your boy Tank up there too. So Tank goes and says, "You a bitch ass nigga, and you run around here giving bitches herpes." The motherfucker Devin says, "Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. You fucking sleeping with the boss's daughter, knowing she underage." So this is much deeper than fucking boxing. You feel me? And this is why Tank don't want to fight it. Because fuck what the fans want to see. This nigga disrespected me, and I disrespected him. So fuck the whole money situation. Yeah, I'm a prize fighter. I don't even care about the money. Because fuck that bitch ass nigga for putting my business out there, telling people I'm a rapist. That's why it's important. These niggas don't give a fuck about what we talk about. He don't give a fuck about the money. It ain't about if Devin can beat me or if I could beat him. I don't want shit that ain't supposed to come up to come out. Like them is Fed charges, bro. You fucking with a bitch that's 16 when you was 20 something, bro. Them is Fed charges. That's something you don't want to come out, bro. It's bigger than boxing.
Yeah, but as grown men, should we
You
really
got
care
Diddy
what
going to jail for shit
22
like
and
this right now.
23-year-olds do in their private
Like,
life?
what do you mean?
Hey, y'all. Hey, I gotta cut it short, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give a big shout out to everybody on the panel.
Thank you, Heavy, Sean,
Heavy.
Punch.
We're gonna do this more often, my friend. Everybody on Slick 50 TV, thank you for showing up. Everybody on X, thank y'all for showing up and showing out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on Heavy Bag TV, showing up and showing out. Thank y'all. Before y'all walk up out of here, make sure y'all hit that like button. If you're new to either channel you watching this on, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You understand me? I'm your boy Slick 50, man. I'm up out of here. Y'all be easy.
All right, my guy, Slick 50.
Hey,
appreciate you,
before
baby.
he goes, before he probably gone, we gotta get the real quick. We gotta get the group chat back started because that business that we was talking about earlier, me and you, Tio.
Yeah.
We gotta get that off the ground, brother.
Okay, yeah, I'll make sure I start that for sure, bro. I got you. I got you.
Because we got all the pieces.
Yeah, man.
And we gotta bring in DJ on that too.
For sure, man. Great night, man. Great night. I'm glad I went on and did the show, man. Hopefully I can get back in the groove of things. You know, I'm always trying, man, but the money got to come first. Shout out my guy DJ. I appreciate you joining us, man. Man, I'm talking about just a great group of guys. Everybody on Twitter, bro. It's still over 200 of y'all out there. Appreciate the love. Y'all stuck around for the most part. Most of y'all, again, on YouTube. Slick 50 TV. That's SLK 50 TV.
Is this on Twitter?
Yeah, this is on Twitter.
Yeah, give me
Heavy Bag TV, separate words. GMT Sports, Punch Talk, and Sean Hold the Phone. All right, so holla at us, man. Subscribe to the channels and join us, man. Join us. And most definitely, listen, I'm dropping videos every day, so check the channel for my thoughts on everything boxing. Sean, man, I appreciate it. Felt good, brother. Felt like old times.
Yeah, man.
Felt like old times, man.
Man, love, man. I gotta I need y'all to get me hip to this whole Twitter thing again. So we can all connect on there. I need to follow y'all on there. And we gotta get the
For sure. I got you. I promise you, I got you, man. Again, thanks everybody, man. This is it for your boy. I am getting the hell out of here, and we'll see you soon, man. We're gonna be live. I'll be live again Tuesday. Is it 10:30? Tuesday, 10:30 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10:30 p.m. All right. We out of here, man. My guys. My manses. If anybody who just been hating, you already know how I feel about it.
Oh man, hate.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all make sure you go sub to my man Heavy Bag Boxing, man.
Get your dumb ass in, hit this bag.
The Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Y'all just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. He be lit on his channel.
And Heavy Bag Boxing.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Yo, shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Strength 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy T.O. Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Heavy Bag Boxing, all right? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Judah, 6-time champion world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter, and you are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.